Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shane, that's Shane's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing some Rage for the PC. This won't be our first time playing it, so if you want to see how we got to where we are tonight, look at my info below where you see a link to my YouTube channel where I archive all my streams, not just this game, but every game I've ever played live. So if you find yourself in the mood to see a game you played start to finish, it might be a little obscure, unusual, or just nostalgic, feel free to click over there, see what I got available, and throw me a subscribe if you're so inclined. But for tonight, let's get into the game, shall we? So last time we got to a new town in a new territory, and before we can save the world, we have to do a bunch of errands for the douchebag mayor of the town. We were supposed to be off the hook after we got a power cell for him, but unfortunately the power cell was busted. So now we need to actually take over the local power plant so he doesn't need to rent power anymore. But he wants us to get a new car first, which, hey, new car, that sounds pretty cool, so we'll look into that as well. The side quest, woo! Alright, so we're supposed to talk to Starkey right here. You may remember Starkey from the old town. He actually challenged us to a race and said, if you can beat me, I'll give you my car. And we clobbered him and took his car. And now he seems to want to do it again. So I'm going to have to take another car from Starkey. I would almost feel sorry for him if he wasn't a big arrogant jerk. In which case, as it is, I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. New car! Woo! I love side quests, Jake. I'm not even playing around.
And just to make it interesting, if you beat me, you win my Monarch. All yours. It's the best set of wheels money can buy. Now, how are you gonna refuse an offer like that?
Yeah, seriously, I'm gonna beat you and take your car. That is a nice hat. I like the weathering on it. Like, you can actually see the weathering in the leather. That's pretty cool.
I'm ready to go when you are.
I'm gonna destroy you, Starkey. Like, I'm not even sure I remember how to race. I've got a couple of mines, so that's good.
Ladies and gentlemen, bandits and mutants, we've got another exciting combat race for you today.
I notice even the tooltip right there says beating Starkey is easy. That's hilarious. Even the game's shitting on this poor guy. Oh, we've never done this track before, though. That should be interesting. Yeah, we're already out in front of him. But like I said, I don't think we've done this track before, so that's gonna be a thing. And here we got a split in the road, which goes, wait, here? Ah, here. Yeah, we got a decent sized lead on him. I can always screw this up, because I do have a knack for that, let's be honest. But so far, feeling pretty good. Turn there. Turn down here. And that lead is just getting bigger, I'm noticing. Come on. Steer away from the wall. Like, seriously. Do I have like half a lap lead on him now? Where is he even? Starkey, how is no one else taking this car from you? Starkey, you're a terrible driver. You're a terrible driver and you're a degenerate gambler. I can't even see him on the map anymore. I could probably park my car at this point and still win this race. Do the last lap in reverse, that I don't think I could do because I can't boost in reverse. And that's where I was getting a lot of that lead from, was milking the boost constantly. Wow! Wow, I embarrassed him. New car! Let's see what he has to say about this. I want to hear his, him praise me for my incredible driving skills.
I really can't believe you beat me. Must have been something I ate. You know, it made me drive all crazy. Well, here's the keys to the car. You'll find it in your garage, but I'm gonna get another one, and then I'll be back. You just wait. I'll
take that one from you too, you dumbass. Oh, no apologies necessary, cocktails. You have yourself a good rest. Thank you so much for stopping by, and we will see you around. Take care of yourself till then. Started an hour early. Started an hour too early. This Nancy and girl tomorrow. Oh no, they went into overtime. How's the stream looking, Australis? I haven't gotten to catch one of their D&D streams yet, but those look amazing. And also welcome in Australis. How are you doing today? Alright, so...
That was an amazing race.
Wait, that last turn, I thought you... No, was he... Was that guy about to say that I thought I was going to lose on the last turn?
What can I do for you?
Because I was not about to lose on the last turn.
Take your time.
Let's be real clear about that. Let's see, so those are all single use. And there's the Monarch. I've got that now. And it looks like it's got all the standard upgrades. They are pretty pricey, though. Like, I definitely like to get at least some better tires.
Hey, see you soon.
But if we do one race, we aren't going to get enough anyway. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to head out with this. And then maybe once we kill some other cars, we'll be able to get a couple of racing certs from the bartender. And then we'll do a race to get enough for some armor or something.
He's such a jerk.
Yeah, Starkey is a jerk. That's true. That is a true fact. Why isn't Shane doing D&D? That doesn't seem like... I'd like to. I've talked before about maybe doing some board games or tabletop games on Twitch, but if I do it, I want to do it just right. I want to find a way to do it to make it really interesting. So, there are a lot of people doing tabletop games. I haven't seen a lot of people doing board games on Twitch. So, I've thought about doing that before, and I would really be interested in doing that, but... I think to do it the way I'm imagining in my head, I'd need a bunch more webcams. And I need a good group, and I need just the right technical setup, and that's going to take some time, but I'm thinking about it. Oh, you do have the base game before. Have you tried it? What do you think of it? Because I tried it before. I thought it was... I don't know. I thought there was going to be more combat in there, but it's a pretty good worker placement game. I've enjoyed that so far. Alright, so let's check our quests. Let's see, we've got Sally's Bounty, Brick's Bounty, which we're not actually, like jumping into, but we'll do that as if we get there. Gaining Influence. And, alright, so we basically only got one quest right now, Price of Power. So we can just sort of head out and do that right now, I think. Let's see, this game's finally going to get Shane to rage. There's 30 minutes worth of parallel parking. I'm not even going to lie to you. I am terrible at parallel parking. It's embarrassing how bad I am at parallel parking. Hey, Flamin' Scott, welcome in. Oh, no, don't worry about it. You enjoy... You get here whenever you want to get here, and you lurk if you want to get there. I have heard about the overtime in D&D. I hope it was wonderful to watch, and if it's still going on, feel free to watch them. They're fantastic. I wish I could be watching it myself, no lie. Alright, so... What does the Monarch have in it right now? Well, it's only got 4 slots. I can see the guns on top, though, so it's got standard tires, basic Monarch armor. It's got Starkey's theme. We probably need to fix that, although that costs racing search, so that might not be efficient to do. And standard boost. So yeah, not a lot of stuff. Not a lot of stuff to modify. I really would like to tweak that up a little bit before we finish the game, so that might be something to spend a little bit of time on. Maybe after this mission we'll do that. Me too, Scott. Even before I joined the arena, it was my favorite place to hang out on Twitch. Monarch has a third weapon, the Pulse Cannon. What in the heck does the Pulse Cannon do? It's only got 6 shots. But it's got... yes. Well, let's try out the Pulse Cannon. I'm curious. That did a lot of damage, actually. Finish this guy off. Oh, it's shield! Did he use a second shield? He used a second shield, my god. He used a third shield! This guy is going all out on me here. There we go. I noticed there's a jump over here too. Let's see if we can jump up to that. Jump up to that! But yeah, the arena is good, folks. That's probably my favorite thing about the arena, is you can basically pick any arena stream. Oh, that one's called a gimme, thanks for that. You pick any arena stream, and you're probably going to like it if you like one arena stream. So many good people in there. And a Girl of Tomorrow and this Nancy, just some examples of that. Take this guy out. And then I see a couple more flying targets. See if we can get those. Ooh, both of those are way up there. I thought maybe that one was something simple. Hang on, let me take a look at this thing. Oh, close! No! Wait, what's targeting me? Oh my gosh! Who is even shooting at me right now? Wow! Holy crap, this thing is taking a lot of damage. I'm gonna take out another one of these guys and maybe see if we're gonna have to do some upgrades. This is kind of insane. Wow! That kind of one-shot of that guy. Alright, maybe pulse ammo's amazing, is what I'm seeing right there. Yeah, we took a ton of damage. We gotta go back and repair. Zero is, he's not streaming regularly anymore. He got busy, he got a little bit stressed out, so he's taking a bit of a break. His stream is going to be sort of a sometimes thing. I haven't seen him stream in quite some time either. Definitely if you see him on Discord, feel free to tell him that you miss him. I'm sure he'd appreciate that. But, yeah, he's not doing regular streams for the time being. He might come back, we don't know, but, yeah, I'll certainly watch him if he does come back, I'll tell you that much. Now, hey, 12-Point Courier, welcome back in. How are you doing tonight, my friend? Hope the weekend's been treating you well. I don't get the feeling that Deacon spent far too much time doing Fighters Guild quests and Elder Scrolls. What is too much time? I think everybody spends some time doing Fighters Guild quests. I love those things. Luckily, repairs are cheap here. So yeah, let's do some races, see if we can build up this Monarch a little bit, because man, that was dangerous. Enemies around here not screwing around. Took a rocket to the knee. I'm no longer an adventurer, Drev. That is correct. Let's see how much it costs to get... Or no, he's probably not selling rockets. I have to go to the shop to do that, I suspect. One of the ferrets just stole a cable off the coffee table. They'll be doing IT before you know it, Rin. We're learning quickly.
Willing to try your luck on the circuits?
She sounds a lot like, Claudia Black. I haven't heard her talk enough to be sure, but she does sound like a lot like Claudia Black. Alright, so let's see what we got in here. We'll try the time trial first. We need to get under 140, it sounds like. Starting to shoot every guard in the knee. I definitely did a little bit of that. Claudia Black, yes. From I know her originally from Farscape, one of my favorite sci-fi shows. And then she did a couple seasons of Stargate as well. And she's done some voices, too. She was Morrigan in Dragon Age Origins, if I remember correctly, too. Let's see. They have been used to run cable. Really? That's amazing. At my data center, Rin, we have talked before about using RC cars to run cables, but we haven't been able to convince corporate to to authorize the funds for one yet. Oh yeah, Pitch Black. I forgot she was in Pitch Black.
Drive like you mean it.
I need to watch that movie again sometime. I missed that one.
Welcome, race fans. We've got another exciting time trial.
Alright, so we need to get under 140, but this is the same track we just raced Starkey on, so hopefully 140 isn't going to be too bad. I don't know what our time was when we beat Starkey. It didn't actually show us a time at the end, so we'll see once we get there. Whoa, what is this? Whoa, my God! Well, that went all kinds of wrong. I don't know if that was a smart idea. I'm probably gonna try it again next lap, though. Let's be honest. I think that I don't know if we're even on the second lap yet. That may have cost us a lot of time. I really don't know where that took us. That was confusing. Let's try it again. Oh no! Nope, nope. That was messy. I think that saves us time overall. I'm not 100% sure. I should probably commit to it. I keep twisting in the air, and that throws me off a lot. I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna land straight if I keep letting this twist happen. But I think we're doing pretty decent for time so far. I'm not gonna look though, because that'll just spook me. One more time. Holy crap! Alright, that got a bit messy. I don't even know what we hit there. Did we actually hit the top of that rock? Or did we hit an invisible wall? I couldn't tell. So that's a win. What do I always say, ladies and gentlemen? Doesn't have to be pretty. Just has to work. Oh, as planned, exactly, Trav. Had that all set up before the stream. Was all set for that. Hey, Belkos, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing good. Just won a race by the tiniest margin, but when we did. Oh, that one, I couldn't, the line isn't very well marked in here, so I couldn't tell. And plus, I thought usually it gave you a little notification when you crossed the finish line, and I'm like, I haven't heard like a buzz or a beep when I crossed the line. I was kind of worried that I was like sailing past the finish line, and it wasn't counting anything. You know me and observational skills, we don't get along very well, we're not on speaking terms. So that's 15 racing certificates right there, so that's good. Not enough to actually buy anything I want to, but we can try another race after that. Alright, let's do another race.
You looking for a race?
Sure, let's get a few more certificates here. So you notice now we can't get any racing certificates from that one. We can play that one as many times as we want to, but we won't get anything from it. So let's do the Gearhead Valley non-combat race. We haven't done this track yet either. But this one's just a straight up race.
Good luck.
See how it goes. Not important how you win it is, as long as kicking their balls are due. That Yoda did say that. That is, I believe, his most well-known line.
Welcome, racing fans. It's a scorcher out there today, but our drivers can take the heat as they prepare to go head-to-head.
Let's do this thing. Alright, whoa! That guy already turned over. That's dangerous. Careful. Refill my boost. Wow! That guy's got some boost skills. Oh, they're all pretty decent now. That's scary. Oh, I'm airborne. That got a little scary. Take this. Alright, we're in first. See how long that lasts. Oh, I missed the boost. That's fine, we got a bunch right now. Trying not to look at the mini-map. I don't want to know where anyone else is right now. Grab that boost power up. Up, nope. Oh, he is right on top of me. I don't even know what hit him there. Definitely threw him off the trail for a bit, which I am appreciative. Oh, they're all right behind me, aren't they? Oh, damn! Away from the wall. Alright, last lap. And I've used all my mines. I don't even know if any of them hit any of them. But as long as I drive well, hopefully we can pull this off. Oh, damn! And once again, oh, crap, and now I'm in third. No! And now he slams into me. That's gonna hurt. No, he's way up there now. Let's take this corner well, and then boost. Come on, we can do this. Finish line's in sight. Yes! That's probably a better, good time right there, too. I'll play New Game Plus on God of War. I heard a lot of people saying New Game Plus was really fun in there, Valco, so I hope you enjoy it. Pox David, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Claudia Black did the voice of Mel, Sally, and so she did the voice of the first bartender? How did I not pick up on that? Raiden, thank you for looking that up. I appreciate that. Drive just figured out a very important question. How do you get your driver's license in a post-apocalyptic world? If you can convince the examiner to give you a driver's license through sheer intimidation, then that's how you get your driver's license, I think. I share my excitement regarding installing my new used GTX 1070. Congratulations, Pox. Have you given it a run for your money yet? Have you tested it out in some games? Hope it's treating you well. Ultra and everything. It's a beautiful thing, Drev. Alright, so let's see what we want to buy with our racing certificates now. Probably some armor. Although some better tires wouldn't go amiss. Yeah, this is Mel, so yeah, it's definitely Claudia Black right there. That's awesome. And let's see what we can get.
What can I do for you? Feel free to browse my selections.
So, here's the Monarch. That's what we got right now. We can't actually get better boost. That's unfortunate. But yeah, let's get some better armor. That'll cost 30. And then we'll save up for some better tires. I'd love to get the performance spiked, but I could probably just do with the performance if you like. So we'll go out there, we'll get some more racing certificates from destroying cars, and then maybe one more race, and we should have enough for it.
Carefully.
Oh, you think your processor is holding you back now too? What kind of processor do you have, if you happen to know off the top of your head? I would be curious to hear about that. Alright, so let's stop at the shop upstairs and see what kind of ammo we can get for our vehicle before we head out again. Because those pulse rounds, that one pulse round destroyed a tier 4 car
Feel free to
outright.
look around. Maybe you'll find something you like.
And tier 4 cars are pretty difficult, as you saw the first time I fight it, so the idea that I could possibly wipe one out with one shot with pulse rounds. No, they're not super duper expensive. I mean, they're not cheap. Yeah, that should last us for a good long time.
Pleasure doing business with you.
i5 quad-core 4 GHz? That's not a bad processor. That's not a bad processor. I wouldn't think that would be holding you back too much. But then again, I'm not usually up on hardware trends, so I could be wrong there. I want your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. Wrong post-apocalypse there, Australis, but you're on the right track, certainly. Alright, so yeah, we're plenty armed right now. I can see why the mayor wanted us to get a better car before we headed to the power station. Holy crap, everything's dangerous out here. Do you agree, John? Good one right there. I suppose, you know, just as usual, check and make sure your drivers are all updated. Nice! Yeah, we can one-shot dudes now. That's amazing. So let's head over this way and check out those things we can jump to again. See if we can get either of those. Oh, no! That doesn't quite get it. Alright, we gotta take out these targets before we go after them, though. Otherwise, they're just gonna harass me. Oh, no! I thought we could get him in midair. That would have been badass. So they're homing, but they're not perfect. Damn! Oh, this one's squirrely. Come here. Oh my gosh, he's squirrely. Look at him dodge all these shots. And we got him. I don't even know if that 150 covers the cost of the pulse rounds, but still. Something to keep in mind. Witcher 3 runs smoothly, except in a couple freeze frames of big cities. Parents are confused by me doing the morning run, usually always exhausted before they can wake them up this week. Confused but happy, I hope. Weird change of pace, but good change of pace. Oh, nope. Way overshot that one. Ow. How do I get up there? I kind of want to get those while I'm around. Can we mess around with that for a second? I mean, usually we come across the spot just doing missions and stuff, but if we get it taken care of right now, that'd be pretty cool too. Hunt Showdown! I want to play that game. That looks really interesting. Oh yeah, Hunt Showdown definitely isn't optimized yet. They still need to do some work on that, so that might be all that is. I need to get it up even higher to get that last one. Up here somewhere? What do I ramp off to get that thing? Oh, that's what I ramp off. Over the hill, nice. We are going to get some nice rewards from the bartender when we get back there. Wonder if I can ramp off of this. Probably not. Let's try it. Oh my god, almost. So close. Alright, we'll come back to that one. Alright, John, so you played it with or you've seen it played with a modern processor, one or the other. And it can definitely be slow. That's good to know, though. Yeah, especially with early access games, it can be tough to use them as a processor test, because you never really know whether they're optimized or not. Who's shooting at me now? There's one of those, oh, it's a couple of those towers, I think. Take that one out. I don't think they stay gone once we blow them up, but still. And there's another one of these drones. Let's line it up. In the gears. Nice. For anybody that doesn't know the reason I'm smashing those, you get some nice drops off of those, and also I think you get paid in this area for smashing them as well. I think this is where we're heading in. Got my wing sticks out, got my fat boys. Ooh, I didn't get more ammo for my gun. That's unfortunate. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. So this is the power plant. Is that a baddie? I'm assuming this is probably a baddie.
Who that? What a bad guy! I know the sentry bot reserves were not stocked good as ass. So all sentry bot engineers will have to work extra time to make up short supply and, as a lesson, will have to build next week's supply at the same time.
Sentry bots, oh good. I love sentry bots. So the story of why we're here is that the mayor of town has been renting power from these guys, and he thinks he's getting ripped off. And we want to get on his good side, so we're going to go into the power plant and take it back from the gearheads that are running it, so that the city can have basically free power from now on. And the gearheads are pretty tough, and they actually use sentry drones.
What we got here?
Hey, dude.
Let me guess. Another guy from Redstone.
Yeah, actually. Just gotta turn that off real quick. Ooh, some electro bolts, nice. I want to go that way, but that looks really dangerous. Maybe jump down there. Something over here? Where does this cable go? I don't think I have a flashlight or anything. Maybe I can time this just right. Let's quick save. I don't feel like I can. No, that seems way too dangerous. Can I jump over here? No, I cannot. How do I get to that box then? I can see the cable. Can I follow the cable somewhere? Does it go somewhere interesting? No, it does not. I think it just stops right there. Can I crouch under? Wow! I mean, I can, but it's a bad idea, is what I'm getting out of that. Oh well. I'm full of bad ideas. Try peeing out the lightning! That seems even more dangerous than how I was planning to do it, Pucks. DCH? I don't think I'm familiar with that one, unfortunately, Australis. Well, this place seems noisy and scary. Let's try up for our suits up here. So I can go up or down from here. I'm betting one of the locations just says goodies. I'm hoping up. Yeah, this is just goods. Cool. And then we'll head downstairs. And that will be where all the baddies are that we have to fight. Luckily, we're pretty good at doing that.
Consider this warning. You should leave while you can. I control who get power around here. There will be no negotiating.
Yeah, I wasn't actually planning to negotiate. Actually, I was planning to shoot all of you and then take everything. So there's that. So, I mean, if you all want to leave, that's an option as well. Oh, are you serious, Box David? Is that a real thing that happened? Because that is amazing. And it's a heck of a story if so. Also sounds incredibly painful. I wonder if I'm supposed to use electro bolts for those, like if I can shoot the power box with an electro bolt. Let's try that. Actually try that. Because they did give me a bunch of electro bolts, and that's often, you know, they're hinting at me to do something. So let's put this where my sniper rifle is right now, even though I do love my sniper rifle. And it's loaded with electro bolts, so that's a good thing. That does work! Alright, so that's what they wanted us to do back there instead of just charging through the lightning. Is we were supposed to use electro bolts on it. Good to know! Good to know. I learn slowly, but I get there eventually. Peed lightning ever since! That sounds painful. Please see a doctor. Anything else to see over here? No, I think we're good. So let's continue on then. Let's see what's in here. Since I'm running a little low on Fat Boy ammo, I want to make sure I'm picking up everything I can, because last...
You're crossing line here. No turning back now.
Oh, this is a big badass. Shoot. This guy's a big badass. Yeah, last time when I was around, I actually did find a couple Fat Boys around, so if I could find some of those, that'd be super cool. There we go. So he says this is the point of no return. That's fine. Whoa. Oh. Well, that guy was motivated. Goodness gracious. I just want to go over to this locked door and grind that. That sounded weird. Always good stuff behind these doors. And we've always got stuff for lock grinders, I make sure of that. But we don't keep any on us. Probably should. Demand Collaboration Hub. There's one I'm not familiar with. Some sort of Windows subsystem for something? The question is what you need to know there. What's over here? Nothing, just a little dead end. Weird. Oh, it's loops around. Alright, cool. Let's continue on then. This looks complicated. I imagine there's going to be some more fighting in here. So we gotta shut off.
It doesn't have to be this way. Why don't you go back home now and tell that fuck Red redstone deal is off.
I don't think you'd like that very much,
Of
actually.
course, if you turn back redstone, probably kill you just as quick.
This is true. Kind of between a rock and a hard place here. What do you want from... Oh, that's a turret. Let's see, where's my EMP grenades? Oh no, that's a freaking drone. I thought that was a mounted turret, but no, just a drone. Almost out of fat boys already. Mistakes have been made. Oh, dang it. There's another drone. I don't like that they can jump on the ceiling like that. I don't approve of that one bit. Oh, I thought it might be domain something. Alright, fair enough. Domain controller host, something like that? Yeah, I could understand that being a possibility. Alright. Moving up. Oops. Hello. You are there. Nice. I love when I can get the two-shot just correctly and just pop the head off right there. Whoa, no, where is he? Got the helmet. And there goes his head. Such a great feeling.
Enjoy killing you.
When you're dancing on the ceiling, this is actually correct. Can confirm. Where's that guy? Oh, up there. Hello. Oh no, elevator full of bad guys. That's not good. Oh, it's one of the big badasses too. Oh no!
We got that suka.
Not a lot of place to hide from him there, but we got him. I got all dangerous. 16 shots left. Where the hell are they? Oh, there we go.
I got you. Let's go.
Like, no place to hide here. Oh no! Moved right as I shot at him. Now, where are you gonna pop up? Come on. Alright, I'll come to you. That's fine. There we go. Whew. And yeah, I'm gonna have to switch weapons now. What am I switching to? Even my Authority MG doesn't have a ton. I think it looks like I'm getting some AR rounds here, so let's go ahead and switch to my AR. Can we confirm? Yeah, assault rifle has tons of ammo, so let's go ahead and sign that there, and then I'll try using that for a bit. Not going to be very effective, but we do have some upgrades on it. Hopefully that'll help this process out a little bit. Fingers crossed. Anything else to see here? Nope, we're heading upstairs again. These guys too, and yeah, they're dropping AR rounds. So at least this won't be very efficient, but... What the heck's yelling about the elevator? Oh, down there? I see the lack of zoom kind of hurts. I need to get my sniper rifle on here too. Let's go ahead and put my sniper rifle by my pistol, since my pistol isn't doing good on ammo right now.
He's still around somewhere. He must be. Let's go.
Once again, Shane is killing a lot of people who want to have a peaceful life. They're thugs. Oh wow. Holy crap. How do they charge up here? Crap. Where did that guy come from? Oh, that didn't do so good. Oh, no! I did really bad in that charge right there. That's either the first or second game over I've got this entire game so far. And we're back here now, gosh darn it. Alright, let's reorganize our guns again. I don't know where they were all coming from there. They must have came from behind me. I'm not sure. Alright, so we don't want the authority machine gun anymore. We'll put the crossbow bolts right here. And the assault rifle we'll assign right here. There we go. And we're good. Let's try this again. Round 2. And we're not even going to get hurt by this one this time. So that's always a good thing. There's a lot of creepy creaking right there. Alright, at least we know where we're going.
This warning. You should leave while you can. I control who get power around here. There will be no negotiating.
At least we know where we're going, so hopefully we can rush through this part without too much trouble. Of course, I'm also very forgetful and not terribly observant, but we'll see what we can do. Let's see where we're going. Down here? Down here. I want to head through here because I know there's just some bonus stuff here. Go ahead and get this. Some nice ammo, some nice crafting materials, including for some more wing sticks, which I have already forgotten I'm supposed to be using. Completely forgot about that once again. I have to start using some of those. Got them equipped right now, so that's a good thing. And now we're heading where? Over this way? Yeah, over this way. Alright, so, what do we got in here? Oh, so that door pops open once the bad guys start attacking.
You're crossing line here. No turning back.
I didn't kill him. I think we got him. Exploding that gas canister probably helped too. We got him. Excellent. I know his friends are going to show up now. Did he just say, "I will break you"? Seriously quoting Ivan Dragov at me? You monster, how dare you? Come on, where are you at? That does not have a lot of killing power. That is unfortunate. Still need to grind the lock here. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, this is not even the right menu. And lock grinder is right here. There we go. Nina, you're back, had dinner and tidied stuff up. Spring rolls, veggies, and a pasta meal. Ooh, that sounds nice. A little bit low-key. I can respect. Hope it was tasty. And some electro bolts in here, if nothing else. Those are always nice to have. Especially, you know, here. Now that we actually have good uses for them. So, we're heading down this way now. Already searched him. Now, let me get my sniper rifle out.
It doesn't have to be this way. Why don't you go home now until that fuck redstone deal is off?
He's so mad.
The Of course, if you turn back, Redstone probably kill you just as quick.
It's true. Okay, will not sit still. Shoot. That does not have much in the way of armor pen either. Alright, enjoy your lurk, Nina. Enjoy your game as well.
Behaving like dog.
Ah, shoot another robot. Can snipe him at least. There we go. Here's another gearhead over here too. Oh, there he is. And there goes his head.
What do I pay for?
Not killing me, apparently. Or if you do, they're not doing a very good job at it. I don't have a lot of sniper rounds either. That sucks. Grab what I can. I got plenty of assault rifle rounds, but it's not a great gun, is the problem. Like the fact that I shot the hell out of that guy and didn't kill him. There we go. I almost had him. Whew. Every time I mention to people that I'm playing this game, they're always like, hey, how is it? Are you liking it? Is it good? And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's not perfect, certainly, but for whatever its problems might be, I'm having a lot of fun with it. Oh, that guy up here, I forgot about him. Oh, and then the big badass shows up. I forgot about him, too. How many fat boys do I have now, is the question. Oh, I've got all my fat boys now, so I can go ahead and switch that in for my sniper rifle. And start using that from here, and I think I should be okay. Nope. 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 Oh, dang it.
That's it, Suka. Won't jump no more.
That worked. Oh, hey. Where did he come from?
Watch out! He's still alive! He's not dead! He's dead!
There we go. I should be able to hide over here for a bit. See, he's still alive. They came out, then we'll go after the big badass. Oh, is he still alive still? Goodness. That guy is still a colossal badass. And that dropped him. Nice. They take a licking, but eventually they do indeed stop ticking. Can confirm. There's somebody else besides this guy around too. Not sure where, but oh jeez! Like I'm getting shot from somewhere. Still? And it's really hard to tell when these guys die. Oh, now there you are. Go ahead, pop out. Let's do this. There we go. Woo. Oh, hey, you're still alive too. I can fix that. Where was he even shooting? And there goes your head. What do they always say in firefights? Never lose your head. Can't even do that, for shame. Alright, so now I'll head up to the elevator, and that's where things got hairy last time because I got swarmed up here. Let's throw the switch, and then I'm guessing it's going to take forever to get up here. I'll have to defend this area until the elevator comes. Classic video game sequence right there. If I can aim a bit better, this might be a little bit faster. That guy's dead. Oh, here we go. So that guy's rushing in. That's probably the guy that got to me last. Rushing in! Unintentional, I swear. Nice! And there's the elevator. Right on time. Kind of like the color range of Rage 1. I don't know. It's sort of all browns in the first area and all grays in the second area, so I wouldn't mind a little change of pace there. And hey, Dax, welcome in. How are you doing today, my friend? Hope all is well with you. But yeah, I'm interested in Rage 2. I want to hear more about it. The trailer has my interest. But then again, when I watched the trailer the first time, I didn't know anything about Rage 1. So I still got a lot to learn. But I'm liking Rage 1, so I'm curious about Rage 2, certainly. Anybody else in here see that trailer for Rage 2 and curious? Yeah, I forgot to stock up on ammo before we came here, Trey Dog, so everything's terrible. Oh, hey dudes.
Using space redstone is good. You're not the smartest, are you?
Oh, it was a trap.
Get up there and cut cables!
Oh god, no, don't cut cables.
You won't stop it, son of a bitch.
No cut cables.
I see why a redstone guy like you so much. You're going to die.
Oh no! 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 Oh god!
Holy shit! What a fucking mess! How are we going to fix this shit? What's going on up there? Bullets don't work anymore? Redstone probably got 10 more where he come from. Reset the traps.
Traps? Saved by the deep rib, it seems like. Jump before impact. Didn't they disprove that on Mythbusters? I could have swore they tested that out there, Fox. Afraid that it was all the things you didn't like about Borderlands. I don't know. I don't think they're going to change it that radically. I mean, this... I can't imagine it anyway, but I could be wrong. I'd imagine they're going to... I think the most radical change, if I had to guess, is just going to be the appearance. With all those sort of 80s pinks and neons.
I miss Mama's bush.
But I don't think they're going to really make those radical changes to the gameplay. They've got a good base here.
Hey, you!
Hey, dude. Hey, dude. Oh! Right in my face.
This is not good.
Let's run. Got a little bit shotgun happy there. Probably should not have been that shotgun happy. There we go. Where's that last guy? There he is. Nice, nice. Don't get me wrong, I love Borderlands games, but the way Rage 2 looked was similar to the not-so-happy things about Borderlands. Remind me, what didn't you like about Borderlands, Dax? I'm curious. Give me a base so we can discuss this. Because I know we got a lot of Borderlands fans in here. I haven't played all the way through any of the Borderlands games. I played a little bit of 1, I played a little bit of 2. I'd like to play more of them. But I'm curious where you stand. Oh, the driving, right, you said you didn't like the driving that much. Do you have to do a lot of driving in Borderlands? It didn't feel when I played them like there was going to be that much driving, but I didn't see enough of it, so I could be wrong. Are all enemies bullet sponges, like in Borderlands? No, if you get the right aim, you can just hit him in the head and kill him in like 1 or 2 shots. But, I didn't stock up on my favorite weapons before we came in here, so I'm a little bit at a disadvantage. Is the main problem here. Anything in here? Oh, just an alternate route, it looks like. Wow, that jump! That was a little scary. Dex, I may actually have to keep that in mind. That might be something I want to take you up on. I'll have to try and remember that. That could be fun. Where are we going from here? Over this way, I think? I see a letter. I don't know where this letter goes. Let's assume somewhere new. Alright. Oh, hey, dude. As you can see, I'm not fantastic at shooters, but I do enjoy them. And yeah, it's weird because even though Borderlands is a FPS, it plays a lot more like an ARPG, which I always found interesting. Because you've got enemies that are kind of bullet spongy. You've got this wide variety of weapons, including lots of exotic drops. Overall, it feels like just a ARPG that happens to play out in first person. If that makes any sense. Ladders always go somewhere new or somewhere bad. That is true. That is actually correct. I didn't see anybody else down there. I think that's where I already was. I'm getting super low on Fat Boys here. Switch back to Steel AR for a little bit. I can get away with using the AR as long as enemies don't get too close. But if they get a jump on me, I'm kind of in trouble. I see it right there. This guy's pretty close. I have to kind of tell when they drop by sound more than anything else. Wow! That's too much damage. Oh, come on! You got me. There we go. 89% health restored, that's not half bad. This guy's a little far away. That's one. See if I can get him. Oops. Somebody else here, too. He's a little far away, too. Dang it. See if we can get him 2 shots as well. Nope. There we go. 3, that works. 3's not terrible. Oh, I'm gonna get a shitload of Fat Boys when we get back to town. Come on, try that again. And there, my defib recharge. That's pretty fast. That's a pretty fast defib recharge, and that's a good thing. Especially since I got that upgrade. I was hoping it would be pretty fast. Oh no, you're talking about the Gloomhaven minis, the spoiling future characters. I can imagine. I was like, for a second, I'm like, oh, I can probably help with that. No, I don't want to get spoiled either. That is an unfortunate situation. I don't know, Board Game Geek, I think, is pretty rabid about spoilers for Gloomhaven, so if you're careful, you might be able to find some on Board Game Geek. That's a possibility. But yeah, so far, I am unspoiled on all of the boxes I haven't personally opened, and that's awesome. Oh, shoot. Oh, wow, that's a lot of traps. I thought there was some badass down here. Oh, there is, but he's immune to the fire, at least. Is he immune to the spinny things? Where can I get him with those? Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh, he's got a thing on his back, too. Can I get the thing on his back again? Yep, we got it. Fly! Fly! Oh no, not over here, not over here! Whew, that was a little dangerous. Oops, he's a bit far away. I've known some people that kind of enjoyed For Honor. I mean, if the idea of a PvP-focused Dark Souls sounds amusing to me, I'd check it out. Oh, he's still alive! Gosh darn it, just die! I know I've got 2 fat boys left. Criminy! Criminy and crying out loud. You had some fun times with For Honor, Trade-On? Good to hear. Hey, Seamus, thank you for the host. Welcome in, and welcome into all Seamus' viewers. How are you doing tonight, Seamus? And how's Dead Space treating you? I know I was watching you play a little bit earlier. I hope that's going good. Love Dead Space. Amazing game right there. And to any of Seamus' viewers that don't know me, my name is Shane. That is Shane's Games. I play the obscure, unusual, and nostalgic. And today we are going... nostalgic, we'll say, with Rage for id Software. Oh, somebody's still alive down there. Oh, somebody took that other guy's place, darn it. It's really hard to snipe with this thing. Not terribly accurate. I see little bits of blood flying, so I'm getting him, but there we go. Like, I must be hitting him down there. Legendary for a reason? Hell yes, Seamus, hell yes. I'm planning on playing that one before the year's out as well, if anyone's looking forward to Dead Space. I'll be checking that out later, but for right now, if you need to see Dead Space, Seamus right here is your source for it. Make sure not to miss out on that. And it turned out to max volume on hard mode. So you played it before, I assume, then, Seamus. Good deal. Good deal. I hope the second trip through is treating you well.
We'll set your head at the redstone inbox.
Yeah, it's not working out well for you so far, but if you want to keep trying, go right ahead. Oh, Backwood is new. Awesome. So how does it feel, like, playing it now? Does it still feel pretty fresh? Are you remembering a lot of it, or is it a lot of it coming pretty new to you? And of course, you managed to get the cover. Come on. Pop out. Oh, jeez. Right in my face. Get out of here. Whew. Sassy. Stands up some of the combat mechanics of age amazingly well. That is good to hear. I'm kind of super excited to try it out again, because last time I played it was when Dead Space 2 was new, I believe. Because back then I was living with my roommate, who was my current my channel artist. She was living here, and we were desperately looking for new horror games to play. And I'm like, hey, I heard Dead Space is cool. And so I got it and tried it out, and just fell in love with it. And the second one I liked as well. I never tried the third one, but everyone told me Dead Space 3 was an abomination. I saw somebody play a little bit of it on Twitch, and it looked pretty bad. I actually do have Dead Space 3, but I never tried it. I don't know if I ever will. Let's just take these guys up close and personal. There we go. Oh, that was maybe not a good idea. That helped.
He was dead.
I do like that the enemies have voice lines for when they think they've downed you. That's pretty cool.
He killed old Katana.
You can't just say that, Australis. EA's put out tons of good games, like Dragon Age. I know there's things that people blame on EA, but Dragon Age was a fun series. I really liked the first one, the second one. I plan to play the third one before too long. Got him. Whew. Search the bodies, then we'll move on from here. Stop shooting them in the ass! Where else am I supposed to shoot them, Trev? That's where they've got all that soft, spongy tissue. It's not just killing them, it's embarrassing them. Dead Space, like the Matrix, they only ever made one. I love the Dead Space 2. I don't think it's as good as the original. But there's one sequence in Dead Space 2, which I won't spoil for anyone that hasn't played. But there's one particular sequence in Dead Space 2 that scared the holy hell out of me. So even if you don't like it as much as the first one, which I don't, I think it's still worth a play. Certainly. Let's see, does EA make games? I thought they were just a publisher. Oh yeah, no, they make some first-party games, definitely, KC. Also, welcome in, KC. How are you doing tonight? What's the deal with everyone? We're currently fighting a gang called the Gearheads, who are all Russians. I don't know why they're all Russians, but they are all Russians. Yeah, they definitely do a lot of publishing, but they do a few first-party things. I don't know that I could name their first-party things, but I know there's some in there. Case, I'll take that. Oh, and some buckshot in there too, nice. Yeah, I'm not much of a sports game person either, but I know they do that. Oh, this looks dangerous. This looks like a trap waiting to happen. Hello? Don't see anybody in here. Better safe than sorry, though. Alright, no, nobody down here. Figured for sure I was going to get ambushed in there.
He got to be around here someplace. I'm looking for him.
Can I get the jump on these?
Did you see episode of Dash TV last week? I think it was same guy. Your enemy is down there.
Hey, buddy. Nice.
Get that feed down. Don't let it.
Oh, that's nope. Now I'm in trouble. There we go. Come on, let me get some health back. Uh-oh, that's a badass, isn't it? Shit. That's a badass. Got him! Fly! Oh, he's gone. I didn't get to see the death, but it happened there, definitely. Alright, Seamus. Hope you get something good to nosh, and feel free to head off to bedtime when you're ready to. And thank you for stopping by, Seamus. Thank you for the host, as always. I appreciate it. Well, may as well have just kept the shotgun on at that point, but I didn't think anybody else was going to rush me like that.
What's going on?
I should have known they were all Russian. Oh! I went there! Well, that guy's going to charge me. I'll shotgun him then. Come on.
Thank you.
Nice. I think there's only one guy down there. I should be able to serpentine up. Oh, there's two.
Why to do everything around here?
I don't know. Do you do anything around here? That's the question.
I see him. Tosuka.
Come on. There we go. Ooh, a lot of guys in this corridor. Not quite corridor shooter level, but intense little sequence. Ooh, he died on the railing. Could have just chucked himself over like somebody from a western, but no. And you get the shotty. And there, my defib is back up, so that's one less thing to worry about. And did we learn our lesson about Russians in the Secret World? She wasn't actually Russian, though. She actually had a French accent when she dropped everything. And also was an ancient evil, and I don't think ancient evils know any borders. But yeah, I get what you mean, Australis. Yeah, not quite the kill box they had in mind. They thought that I was trapped in there with them, but they were trapped in here with me. Whoa! Hello. The heck was that? Like, wasn't I just in here? This looks really familiar. Oh, the boss! Hey, dude. Ow!
When I'm done with you, the time for talking is gone.
Nice! 2 clips of buckshot took him right down. He had almost $100 on him too. That's pretty cool. Hello. Did I do the thing? Break into the Gearhead's power plant and redirect the power to Subway Town. I thought that's what I just did.
I will smash you!
No, I don't think you will. I mean, you got a good hit in there. Give you that. Yeah, that did happen. Definitely lost some legs there. That was unfortunate. But it turned out okay in the end. I mean, I'm still alive. And I got my legs back, so that's pretty nice.
Hey, you!
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
What?
hey, you! The power's relayed, but we gotta keep it that way. Get that control panel working and help our people out. Give those bastards a taste of their own medicine.
Why is your audio quality so terrible, brah? Seriously, what happened there? He sounded awful. Does that sound like super low quality to anybody else? You did warn me, Australis. I didn't listen. I was sure things were going to turn out okay. Oh, hey, traps! So we got a defense sequence with traps? That's awesome.
Move up! Go away! Too many bullets! You can't take all the comrade! Alright, moving! Retreat!
Luckily, a lot of them don't seem to notice me, so that's nice.
We just about got it open.
Intruder! Comrade, move up! Okay, moving up! Retreat! Retreat! He's dead!
Nice! Decapitated in the fans.
Get out there! Press on! Moving!
Oh, got him too. This is just wonder to watch. Just popping off heads over here.
There. Go see Redstone. I'm sure he'll be glad to hear the news.
Hell yes! That was fun. Oh, do I not get to loot any of those guys? I don't. Hey, buddy. Whew. That was cool. That was a fun little sequence. Look, he's doing the best he can with the larynx vocalizer thing. Smoking's bad for you, kids. That's clearly the moral of this story here. No, the guys over on the far left were my allies. The ones that were running in were the guys I needed to clear out because for some reason, even though they sent in a bunch of badasses with guns, I was the one that had to clear everything out. For some reason. I guess I'm not just a badass, I'm the only badass in this entire wasteland. Hire better help. Messed up voice and no master filter out here. You guys living a dangerous life right there. That looks like we can maybe get it if we get up on that cliff. But let's shoot some cars first. Oh, nope. This guy's squirrely. Nice. Nice. Why are there so many cars here? Ow! Why are there so many cars here? Why is there boost here? $300, I'll take it. Shane is getting cocky, and that's usually when I get killed too. As soon as I get cocky, death comes swiftly. Am I right, Trav? I'm sure you've seen that before. Can I creep? Oh, no. Oh, don't get stuck. I know your car can get stuck, but I've never seen that happen yet. Like, please don't now. Alright, so we're not going to bother with that jump then. We'll come back to it. For now, let's just get back to town. Restock, resupply, turn in this mission. Blow up some more cars along the way for some more bonus cash. Oh, it missed! I think he actually went over the blast after I hit him. I got him though. I'm gonna buy a shitload more of this ammunition. It's a little expensive. But it seems to one-shot cars most of the time. And I do like that. That's actually true. I know you've seen it before. I don't know why it happens, but literally every time I get into one of these situations and I'm like, yeah, I'm doing great, I'm the best, then just all of a sudden, everything goes wrong all at once. Alright, we'll repair it up, although it survived pretty well, all things considered. And back into Subway Town. Whew.
Hey, listen up. Authority patrols in town.
What?
Now, they don't know what you look like. Yet. So don't give them any reason to be suspicious and pull you in for questioning. Report to Captain Marshall. ASAP.
How do they not know what I look like? I kind of charged into one of their prisons and shot the place up. Is it because there's no survivors? Was that it? Am I doing good by not leaving any survivors?
Back off.
Oh, hey, dudes. I thought I needed to get in there, though. Oh, see Marshall in the resistance base. Alright. Things have changed. So we're going back to the resistance base instead. Let's go shopping first. I really badly need some supplies, so even if we can't get into the mayor, I can definitely get some shopping done. We need Doritos now.
Subway Town isn't the only place that needs help. There are people across the entire wasteland struggling to survive and looking for a hero. Someone they can believe in.
Why is her mouth not moving there?
I got all the best stuff.
That was really weird. Do you have some Doritos, Flamin' Scott? I'll take them off your hands. I like me some Doritos. Not all the time, but sometimes. Sometimes. Alright, what do we got here? Small. Ooh, yeah, we got a lot of stuff to sell. I think it's probably been a little while since we cleared out the old inventory. Ooh, nearly 2,500 cash. That's going to change in a second since I need to stock up, but let's see what we got here. My beloved fat boys. Let's make sure we got plenty of those first since we just about ran out. That should be good for now. What else do we need? Sniper rounds. We're almost out of those too. There we go. Buckshot we're doing okay on. What else? Looks like I actually have to get ammo for the car somewhere else. I don't see it in here. At least they don't seem to sell pulse rounds for the car. That's weird. How do you get pulse rounds then? Like, I thought this was it because it says pulse shot, but it also says shotgun. That's apparently not it. She likes to send things telepathically sometimes, just to remind you that she can get in your head. That's terrifying! Is that why she's got the helmet with the spikes on it? Amplifying her dark abilities? That's upsetting. I don't think I like her anymore. I thought we were going to be friends. Now I have doubts. Oh, here's pulse ammo for the car. Alright. Well, that took down our stocks a little bit, but I think we're good now. What else does she have? She doesn't have any upgrades for the guns, does she? That'd be cool. Well, check under here. Still surprised there aren't more upgrades in this game. I don't know what's up with that. She sells night blossoms? Holy crap. That's interesting. I can use those to make things that permanently boost my health. She does have Lollipop. How long has she been holding that, though? That's what I'm concerned about. Probably not very easy to come by, that's true. Although I did once see a thing on Food Channel about somebody using like 1920 or like 1880s technology to make hard candy. It looked really cool. Hey Emperor, welcome in. How are you doing tonight, Emperor? Good to see you as always. Hope things are treating you well. No, I'm not a huge fan of either of these. I'm not going to waste my money on them just yet.
Pleasure doing business with...
Let me re-equip too now that I've actually got ammo in my guns. Let's see, Authority machine gun we're going to put back on. I have a feeling we're probably going to be using that pretty soon. And what else do we got? Sniper rifle. Has some actual ammo now. Put that on. And I think we're good there. Cool! Quick save too, because we haven't done that in a while. Moving into a new place in a couple days. You all set up for it, I hope, or at least as set up as anyone gets for something like that. Fingers crossed.
Can you believe that?
And I will keep my fingers crossed that the move goes well, Emperor. I know those can be extremely stressful, but I hope everything goes well for you. Close enough? Excellent. Excellent. Well, if we don't see you for a while, Emperor, I will know you're busy, and I will continue to hope everything's going good for you. Alright, so this is the first time I've actually been down to the Secret Resistance base since we've been here, but since the authorities running around now, we need to touch base with them, see how we want to proceed now. See how we want to smooth things out.
I joined the Resistance after working with General Cross in the Old City. Had to, especially after I saw that the nanotraits might be used to save the mutants, not control them. My research shows that the nanotraits can be reprogrammed to perform more of the basic subneurological functions. If that can really be done, and if they were implanted in the mutants, we may be able to reverse the mutational progress. Captain Marshall has allowed me to set up a small lab here to run my experiments and tests.
That's pretty cool. I was kind of wondering what that corpse is doing in here, but I guess that explains it.
As the captain has told you earlier, getting the information off your ID drive is critical for us. But there are some sectors that I can't access with the single decryptor I have. I'm gonna need to run 2 decryptors in parallel if I want to get to those sectors. And that's where you come in.
Oh?
Captain's got a contact in the north. He's heard rumors that an Ark emerged in the Jackal Valley. And let me tell you, if the Jackals were the first people those Ark survivors met, then they were dead in minutes.
Ouch.
But the important thing is that the Jackals probably left that Ark intact, which means you should be able to recover their decryptor and get it back here. So, I need you to go north to the Jackal Valley, find the Ark if it's there, and get that decryptor.
Alright, I should be able to do that.
The Jackals are a dangerous bunch of bandits. You watch yourself.
Will do. You will have internets and stuff? Excellent. That's always a good thing to set up. That's like the first thing I consider whenever I'm moving is my internet going to be set up beforehand? Oh, I thought it was just decor, like a potted plant in the middle of the table there, Emperor. Pretty intense.
Unlocking the data on your ID drive is essential for the Resistance. Each drive contains another piece of the puzzle. The Sarge should be able to decrypt it once he has the necessary equipment.
Ooh, fiber optics. I hope that works out well for you, Emperor. I'm jealous.
You sure made a rep for yourself. Good job banging up those bandits. I'd say you're a regular tough guy.
And you still need a shirt. Also, don't wear like a bandolier of grenades when you're in a safe place. It's a little weird. Just saying. It seems dangerous. Occupational hazard right there. Bump into a table weird and all of a sudden everyone's dead. Whew. That is intense, Emperor. I suspect there's not going to be a lot of servers that are going to be able to keep up with that, but that still sounds pretty nice. Oh wait, hang on. While I'm here, While I'm here, I want to stop in the bar and get my reward. Like, we can do that at least, once I remember where the bar is. This place is a little big and confusing. Oh, the bar is right over here. That's easy enough.
Damn authority. Telling us enforcers in town. Keep your distance from
just makes me so mad. If I was younger.
Yeah, the bartender offered to pay me for every car I blow up, and I've blown up a lot of cars.
You, my friend, are truly one hell of an ass kicker. Keep those kills coming, and I'll keep paying.
What's he giving me? Sniper ammo? He didn't give me any racing certificates. He gave me friggin' sniper ammo. That's kind of a ripoff. I was counting on getting some racing certificates out of that. 800 up and down.
Now that the authority bastards are being nosy again, Marshall needs to act and do it soon. He better have a plan. Don't believe what General Cross is saying.
I literally don't know what I'd do with that much speed. That's so much. I'm still jealous though, that'd be really cool. What would you do, Rin? I'm curious now. Alright, vehicles all tuned up. Let's get out there. Stream in Ultra 4K. Oh, so cool. Alright, Jackal Canyon we go. We got that new armor on. We got plenty of pulse shots. I think we're going somewhere new too. Blow that guy up. We'll get some more rewards next time we get to the bar. And let's explore. Wander a little bit, roam down some roads we haven't taken before. Looks like we're just heading right over here. Oh, wow. That looks crazy dangerous back there. Alright, sure. Sure, I guess. Run speed tests randomly just to watch people turn green. I'm turning green just thinking about it. It's only a hypothetical and I'm still jealous. That's how fast that speed is. Also kind of jealous of unlimited cloud storage. I was thinking about getting some a big cloud package from Google because they just revamped their pricing tiers. Look at this thing! This seems like a really bad idea to be going in here. Anybody else get that vibe? They don't seem very welcoming to visitors. Oh well, when have I ever made good decisions? Ooh, much appreciated, Rin. I'll check that out. I don't have a lot that I want to store in the cloud necessarily, but, you know, if the price is right, the price is right. Oh, hello. They don't wear helmets, I like them already. Makes them better than the gearheads, at least. Oh, gate's closed. That's unfortunate. Guess I'll have to go around. But this is a new enemy type, I guess. The jackals? They look like variants on the bandits. Of the various types of bandits we fought. I don't know what their gimmick's gonna be, but they sure as hell sound pretty scary. Holy crap! And so far, most of them seem to be melee guys, too. What's up with that? Wow, he's way far off. Holy crap! I spoke too soon. These guys got some aim. That's two of them. Do I have my sniper rifle? I don't remember if I had it on quick slot. I do. Oh, they keep respawning, or are they just moving around? We've never seen infinitely respawning enemies, so I think I should be safe from that. But these guys are still pretty motivated. Dang it, oh! That hurts me very badly. We'll let the storm rage on. I actually had a pretty big thunderstorm out here earlier. And I was a little worried because I'm like, if we get strong enough thunder out by me, you can definitely hear it on the stream. And I'm like, I don't want that messing things up. It's cool and atmospheric for some games, but kind of a pain other times. He kind of just glitched off the edge there. Where's that one throwing from? Is he above me? Oh, over there. Ow, ow. These guys. Gonna take him down before I move on, so I don't have him at my back at all times. I think that's all of them. No, still this guy up here. At least my bullets move a little bit faster than his. I think that got him. I still hear somebody shouting though, so I don't think everybody's dead. I don't see anybody else trying to kill me for the moment. That's always nice. I like when that happens. Pull a switch here, I don't know what that one did. Open a gate somewhere, maybe? Oh, it probably opened the gate back there, alright. That closed gate we came across when we first walked in, so let's go. Oh, hello. I don't want fat boys against them, I just want to use my shotty, I suppose. So I got plenty of buckshot, so that should work out okay. Probably use a combination of shotgun and sniper rifle for the flamethrower guys. That works well. So one of them does have a gun, so it's not that guns are unknown to them. That's a little distressing. I was kind of hoping maybe they were all going to be low-tech, but no. Even the guys with guns like charging though, so they have different AI than the other enemies. Are those bombs on balloons? Those are balloons with dynamite on them. What the hell? There we go. Whew. Lots of guys to search at least, but if they don't use guns that much, they probably don't have very good loot. Somebody's still screaming up a storm over there. Goodness gracious. Hello? Somebody throw something so I know where you are. Oh yeah, there are bombs on balloons. They do use that a couple times. Oh, hello. Shotty to the face. Oh man, my eyes. That's gross. That's asking for an infection right there. Goggles, clearly the best thing for hygiene in the post-apocalypse. There's another guy that needs to be sniped. Wow, one shot. I'll take it. Totally intentional. Hashtag first try. See an exploding barrel over there, but I don't actually see anybody nearby it. You hear this guy screaming up a storm, don't you? That's incredible. Where's my shotty? Oh no! Well, that's a little dangerous. Goodness. And now they're using traps on me. These guys are jerks. Not very effective jerks, but jerks all the same. Oh, that guy's got wing sticks too. Gotta take him out. Ow! Or no, not wing sticks. Just hatchets. Just throwing hatchets at me. Donkey Kong level. Oh, goodness. I was never very good at Donkey Kong. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why, but I was pretty terrible at Donkey Kong. Where the heck do I go from here? Seems like a bit of a dead end. Oh, there's people shooting at me now, too. Time to get the sniper rifle out. Luckily, since they seem to be arcing them, I don't think he can get me from here. Oh, no, I spoke too soon. Oh, there's somebody over there. That's who's getting me. He's dead, at least. That one's dead, but I think I saw another one taking their place. Donkey Kong and Oil Fire. That sounds like a very strange band name right there. I don't even know what they'd play, but definitely feels like a band name. Is there a lever or something, or am I supposed to just jump down from here? I don't know. That feels kind of suicidal. Well, that's what quick save's for. Quick save and try this out. Oh, no, nope, no, that's death. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Alright, so this is a dead end. Where the heck am I supposed to be going then? Oh, hey, right above me. Right above me. Zip line! That's more fun. Whoa! Where's that guy? Up there. I thought there'd be somebody in this cave. Here we go. Hello. Oh, of course, now they're all coming from behind me. Gotcha. Dispute. Wait, hang on. I think my chat got scrolled. Unfortunately, this thing doesn't really lock my cursor in very well, so sometimes using the scroll button scrolls chat for some reason. Oh, Oil Fire, that Game & Watch game. I know the one you're thinking about, Australis. I gotcha, I gotcha. I forgot about that one. I never really owned a Game & Watch myself. I don't think I ever played a legit Game & Watch, but I played them on other consoles. So I'm familiar with them. Right, so it's just a combination of the two is what you're saying. I gotcha. Whew. Alright, so what do I do now that I'm over here? Another zipline? Another zipline. I don't know how I'm going to get back, since ziplines are kind of one way. One disaster at a time, I suppose. What is he even shooting me with? God damn, does he have a rocket launcher? I don't approve of this. I need to snipe this guy. He's got a rocket launcher. Ow! I got him. Alright, Nina. We'll see you around if you get back. If not, have a wonderful weekend. I don't know what these guys are even yelling about. I don't understand what language they're yelling in, but it's scary. Yeah, Robin Leach passed away at a good ripe old age, I believe. It's strange. That's not a name I've heard about in years and years, Rin, but, you know, he used to be a pretty decently big celebrity in his own right. You know, a celebrity for what he did with other celebrities, but still. Kind of sad to hear about his passing. Oh, that guy's a badass. Got him! Did I actually take him out? I think that actually... Wow, I actually got that guy one shots with a barrel. Awesome! Get ready to snipe. Oh, I think they all actually came over here. That's handy. The constant screaming is a little off-putting, though. Gotta say. This poor guy's ziplining off in the background. Yeah, he was a big embodiment of the 80s. Champagne wishes and caviar dreams, as he said. It's such a good line, really. Guy needs to be applauded for that. I don't know if he personally wrote it, but if he didn't, he brought a good amount of dignity to the line. I can respect that. Ooh, Night Blossom, hell yes. And we're taking some elevator. Let's see where this is going to. Oh, good luck on your CV, Emperor, and enjoy your lurk. Hopefully you're able to find something cool in the new area. I assume that's why you're looking. That was satisfying. Unnecessary, but satisfying. Sometimes that's all you really need. You just need to watch a dude explode. Yeah, that's it. Your CV could just be one line that just says, I got what you needs. And then they're like, wow, we've been looking for someone that's got what we needs. Perfect! I'm glad you came to us. Oh, that guy. I saw the sparks there. I thought he was like one of the mutants that was carrying dynamite. I was really worried for a second there. As usual, I hear more screaming in the background. Somebody I need to snipe down? The sight lines are tremendous here. I'm a little worried there's going to need to be a lot of sniping going on here. Oh, a toaster. Finally, I can make toast in the post-apocalypse. That's all I was really missing. Oh, hey, dudes. Oh, shoot. Took a bit of damage there. There we go. And yeah, it looks like I'm going to need to snipe somebody. Hey, dude. Like I said, I am glad that they're coming to me, because that's saving me a lot of trouble here. But the guys with the gun seem content to hang back and... Oh, this guy! No, this guy's coming to me, too. This sort of means I get to hang around and take him out at my own leisure. I like how it's subtitled Death Scream, too. Doesn't really do it justice. Like, actually write it out phonetically, that horrible gasping noise he's making. Yeah, I actually took a whole class in my college courses about writing resumes. A few weeks long. It was really interesting, some of the things they taught you. Some of the weird gotchas they sometimes do in job interviews. And some of the objective right answers and wrong answers to some of the questions they ask. That guy was surprisingly tough, or I just wasn't hitting him. Could be either, I suppose. I'm actually running out of buckshot here. That guy I know I missed a whole bunch. Yeah, I may actually have to switch guns here. That's unfortunate. Having fun sniping these guys down. Alright, who's next? Who wants to get shot next? Step up to the plate. There's bullets enough for everyone. Hey, dude. Those jukes! Those jukes! Intense jukes. Whoa! Right in my face! I had to hip fire a guy with a sniper rifle. That's scary. Shoot him! Ooh, 35% increase in salary. Yeah, don't turn that down. Still managed to miss. I mean, how do you hip fire a sniper rifle? That seems difficult. I'm not sure I can pull that off IRL. I don't know how I would expect my incredibly badass video game character to. Oh, hey, dude. Oh, wow, that balloon almost killed that guy. Oh, there's dynamite balloons everywhere. Crap! Well, this is a ridiculous area. Who is even launching these balloons? Where did they get all of this dynamite? I don't know, but when I find this guy, there's gonna be a reckoning. Oh, dang it. Pull back a little bit. Yeah, maybe I can snipe these down. Hey, Joe, welcome in. How are you doing today, my friend? Hope you're, helping with the family has been going well. Where are they now? Below me still? I think they're still down here somewhere. Okay, got him. I don't see anybody else, so I think we're good for the moment. Oh, hey, dude. Oh, there's still another. Oh, man, there's a whole bunch of guys shooting me from down there. Gosh darn it. Oh, I'm taking some damage. Guess we can hide up here for the moment. Oh, and some fat boys. How convenient. Damn, good aim. Gosh darn it, it's getting a little chaotic here. There we go, finally got that guy. Where is everybody? You're good, Joe? Good to hear. It has been a while. Glad to hear you're okay. Where are these guys? Oh, there's somebody. Wow! Right in my face. Get away from the face. Whew. Getting sassy on me. I don't like it. Still somebody's shooting fire at me. I'm just gonna charge him at this point. I'm glad he didn't try and point blank me. That could have gotten ugly. Oh no! No, the dynamite balloons got me. Let's get inside here. I actually died from getting shocked. That's good at least. Oh no, the line break that gets me every time. I can't tell you how often I post the little frog and the little slash for the hand, and he gets put on different lines. What in the heck are those emotes? I've never seen that one, Rin. That's amazing. Deep speech. There's not a language you see come up too often, Joe. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's a beholder. I want beholder emotes. That's awesome. I don't see any more balloons, so I think I'm good for a little while. Keep heading downwards then. Ooh, man! This place is insanely dangerous. I can see what he means about that the Ark survivors being dead in minutes. I'm armed to the teeth and highly experienced, and I don't know how I'm going to survive this place. Much less get out. It's a long way down here. A little concerned about that. Painful yell, death scream. There's some good, there's some good subtitling right there. Get all the goodies. They're all so loud and noisy and irritating. What's up with that? Let's duck in here. Get the gas tank. Nothing else in here, I don't think. Oh, just in case you talk to a beholder in Eberron. Oh, you're playing in Eberron. I didn't know that either. Very cool setting right there. Well, I probably should have asked that before. Oh, I didn't damage him. Dang, I guess they weren't close enough. Dropped him. I gotta just charge him. No, nope. Oh, they closed the door behind me? They closed the door behind me, so now I'm trapped in here. That's just shiesty. Shouldn't be allowed to do that. I think I got that guy. Like one more guy behind this pillar. Got him. Ooh. How did all these enemies even get down here? How did they get this giant clan of screaming melee badasses. What's the backstory behind this camp? I want to know. I need to know. I don't understand. What could it possibly be? That doesn't lead anywhere. Actually, that might be where I'm heading, but... Oh, this is the Ark module. Alright, so that's the way out, probably.
This is President Davis. You, the Ark volunteers, are mankind's last hope. Our survival, our very existence rests in your hands.
Yeah, we're here.
No one will know what you will find when you awake. But remember, you, the contents of these Arks, will form the final barrier to the extinction of mankind. Our prayers go with you.
Come on!
Godspeed.
Give me the thing! Where's the thing? Where's the decryptor? Alright, there's the decryptor. And now they're charging, it sounds like. Are they getting close? Hi, buddy. Oh yeah, a shotgun. Glad he didn't get too close. Alright, now is time to leave. Time to get the hell out of here. Oh no. Salary less than I'm worth. Most notable achievement, my incredible collection of stolen pens and post-it notes. Reason for leaving, it sucked. Hours available to work, any. And the Nightbot's like, I've had enough of this. This chicanery. This tomfoolery. Sorry about that. This one time at a bandit band camp, Shayna's Games came and busted a cap in our asses. It's true, I did do that. That is kind of my entire reason for being right there. I think Australis, I think that is an amazing CV right there. I'd be down for that. Well, even if Nightbot didn't think it was funny, I did. Gosh. Oh, hey, some Feltrite. Nice. What am I doing? Heading up this way? Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh! It's a powered zip line. That's handy. It's a powered zip line. Oh, this seems dangerous. I don't trust this technology. Oh, if this drops me, I'm in trouble. Man, I need one of those in my life. That is cool as hell. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. This place is crazy dangerous. Do you have any special skills? Yes, but they're more suited to a more intimate environment. Or maybe I'm in... Ooh, maybe I'm in City 17. Maybe this is the Half-Life 3 we've always been waiting for. It's possible. Maybe that's the big plot twist at the end of the game. It's been Half-Life 3 all along. Oops. Nice. 2 shots. 1 kill. Maybe we could contact your current employer if I had one. Would I be here? I've gone shopping for jobs when I'm still working at one. And there's another defib charge ready. Let's leave this horrible place. We got the decryptor. I don't think we're going to need to come back here anytime soon. Hopefully, those guys are crazy dangerous. Also just crazy. Driver, take me home. And do blow up any other cars you see along the way. Actually, do I need to... Yeah, I'll probably go down here later. Like, I wonder what's down in the canyon below there, but... Yeah, I don't need to know right now. Right now, I just need to get back to town. Blowing up anything that gets in my path. 50 pounds of what? That sounds suspicious. I'd be suspicious about that. Can't be too careful these days. Oh, that's a dropship. That is a dropship. Why is there a dropship right there? That's a little concerning. I wonder what I'm going to find when I get back to town now. Joe, that's how I do it in real life too. My actual car is several feet shorter than it should be, just because a lot of bumping around in those 3-point turns. It's, do you have a car? I think the more appropriate question would be, do you have a car that runs? And we only took 1% damage there, so it's only $1 to repair, so that's nice. Subway Town, we're coming. Right, we're heading this way, because we gotta deliver the decryptor. So I don't know if we're actually going to be talking to the mayor again now. We might have done everything that needs to be going there. Exactly, bumpers are for bumping. That's why they call them bumper cars. I mean, sure, they call those things the fair bumper cars, but if your car has a bumper on it, isn't it by definition a bumper car? I think it is. I think so.
Excellent work. Just give me a second to analyze this data.
Mission accomplished.
Hey, Captain, take a look at this. Incredible.
Incredible's right. This is exactly what we've been waiting for. It is, quite simply, the key to everything.
That's dramatic.
The location, codes, and re-entry times for every ark buried on Earth is right here. This data is nothing less than a second chance for civilization. Maybe our last chance.
Damn!
With this, we can strike at the heart of the Authority. We can use the codes in your ID drive to free all the arks that the Authority has imprisoned beneath the Earth.
Hell yeah!
For years, we've developed plans to get someone inside Capital Prime, into the heart of the monster. But we never had the capability to deliver a fatal blow. Until today. If there's a future, it begins with this. The war starts now.
That sounds exciting.
First thing is, we need access to the Eastern Lands, and the only way to do that is by knocking out the Authority security bridge. See Portman. He's got a plan worked out for that.
Alright, we can do that. Yeah, $1 to repair my car is pretty sweet, Drav. Like, that's a good reason to live in the post-apocalyptic world right there. Very nice, side benefit. What would you like to be doing in 5 years, living in the Bahamas with a fabulously wealthy, dumb, sexy, blonde supermodel who thinks of the greatest things since sliced bread? Actually, I like to be doing that now. In simple terms, it's everything ever. Now I will tell you my whole plan. Are we getting Borderlands 2? I don't know, I never beat Borderlands 2, so I couldn't tell you.
Now, we finally get to hit the Authority. I've been waiting for this. You ready?
I don't know, if we beat the Authority, will you put a shirt on?
To get across the bridge and into the Eastern Lands, you'll need to knock out the power generator that controls the defenses. Trick is, the only safe way to access the bridge is down the ravine and up the lift. Not easy. Once you're around the defenses, you'll be able to blow the generator to hell. I'll give you the explosive charges. You just need to make it down the ravine alive. Got all that?
Alright, I can do that.
Good. Now the Authority has a small blockade near the ravine entrance in the north. Once you blow that, they will know you're coming. Don't waste time. Get down the ravine and to the bridge as quickly as possible.
Alright, so I'm gonna need to restock on ammo before we do that, because this sounds all kinds of scary. We'll see what we can do. Stock up on ammo, see if there's anything else we need to do around town. Oh, getting my reward for blowing up some more cars too while we're in there. Didn't Borderlands 1 have a really abrupt ending too? I never beat that one either, but I heard a lot of people complaining that the ending was not quite what they were hoping it was going to be.
I heard you're the one fighting the Authority.
I am the one fighting the Authority.
Dangerous thing you're doing out there. Don't let the Authority find out what you look like. They'll tear this town apart if they think you're hiding here.
Yeah, they're kind of jerks. Can confirm. Not Portman, Portman. Portmanteau? Portmanteau?
Back off.
Port Authority?
God damn it.
Oh, the Siren class. For a second I thought you meant the video game Siren. Man, do I hate that game.
Nanotrites. Those little computers. They scare me. Don't know much about them, but I don't like them.
Yeah, that's the problem, is it's okay to set up a sequel in one game. I like that a lot of times, but you need to have a satisfying conclusion to the game you're playing first before you do any setup. Start there, and then work outwards. Alright, what can we sell? Beer bottles, small objects, food cans, tools, oil liters, gas. Alright.
Come back if you need anything. Feel free to look around. Maybe you'll find something you like.
He's just not up on the new technological trends is all. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, we're gonna need a crap load of ammo. Stock back up on the fat boys. Sniper rounds. Shoot through a bunch of those as well. Buckshot, surprisingly. Went through a lot of that there. And stock up on that. Pulse ammo. Get a little bit more of that. And anything else we need while we're here. And it looks like we're doing pretty good on ammo otherwise. Check through everything and see if there's anything we want to pick up while we're here. No, I think we're doing pretty alright now. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'll go ahead and buy the advanced sentry schematic just to have it. And the dynamite bolts because it's relatively cheap. And then I just got a achievement called Master Chef, which I assume means I got all the recipes now. So I can stop looking for them. Quite hilarious the first time. Let's see, what if you don't get to have a sequel like the Avatar movie? That was we talking like the... Yeah, actually that's what I was going to ask there, Emperor. Because I don't think we got a sequel to either of those. The blue one, they're still working on a sequel. It's just taking forever.
Anytime you need something, come back and see me.
For some reason. I don't know what exactly the holdup is, but apparently there is a holdup. For years and years.
Fine set of wheels, friend.
Thanks. I'd rather enjoy it. See if there's anybody else that has anything to say to me while I'm in town. That's a mini game right there. I don't see anybody around here. Want to make more money? I mean, I would imagine they want to make more money.
If anyone can take down the authority, it would be him.
I'd be really confused if they didn't want to make more money.
The winds of change are blowing. It's in the air. Can't you just feel it?
I am the winds of change.
I hear the resistance is moving people and equipment around the wasteland. Interesting stuff. I just hope the authority doesn't catch wind of it. Last thing we need is them cracking the whip around here.
I almost never type out emotes. I either use tab completion or use the favorites list from FFZ.
In the city?
Terrible at typing.
That's where he said they were heading.
Oh yeah,
that's what I like to hear. You keep those kills coming. You hear me?
They must be looking for something.
It was kind of a ripoff of Ferngully, wasn't it? You're not wrong. It's weird to think about, but yeah, kind of was. They are still making a sequel to that one. Yeah, the last film better. That one, I think it's probably a good idea it didn't get a sequel. I'm pretty fine with it not getting a sequel, I think. I was not a fan of how that one shook out. Not a fan at all.
Something's going on. The authority has people all over. They're looking for something.
Well, I hope they don't find it. Let's hope they don't find it. That'd be unfortunate. Alright, let's hard save. We haven't done a hard save tonight. Just for safety. While we're in town. And then we can head out for this bridge mission. Sounds like we're getting pretty close to the end of the game. We knew we were going to beat it tonight. But it sounds like we're getting pretty close. We haven't had too much time to explore out on this part of the wasteland. Hopefully we'll be able to look around a little bit more, see what else there is around here. Yeah, Avatar, the Blue People movie, the James Cameron Avatar, I really liked how they used 3D. But unfortunately, unless you've got some way to see it in 3D, right now, it doesn't really mean much. Well, I saw it in the theater in 3D, and that was the best 3D movie I think I've ever seen in theaters. A lot of it, the 3D is either cheesy or added in afterwards, so it isn't very effective, but that one, they did some really, really cool stuff with it. I appreciated that. Once they finally come out with the second one, I would be more than happy to see that in 3D as well. Oh, hey. That guy's dead. Oh, sweet, I don't usually get to run dudes over. That's fun. And hey, this might be where I was thinking about checking out last time. Hey, quit throwing stuff at my vehicle! You guys are so rude! What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm gonna run you over. I'm gonna run you all over. Squish! And I just got a Chivo called Roadkill for running all those guys over. Usually don't see guys on foot, so that's actually a tricky achievement to get, I think. But that was satisfying. Yeah, it's armored to hell, Drav. I kind of like it. Yeah, we were talking about James Cameron Avatar, and I really loved how they used 3D in that movie. Oh, so that must be one of the Authority cars he was talking about. He said he'll count those for 2, so that's pretty nice. Turtle Mobile? Oh man, when I was a kid I always wanted one of those Turtle Mobiles. They look so cool. They look so cool, but I was actually kind of poor when I grew up, so I never actually got one. I knew a couple people that had them though. They looked so cool. Alright, what are we doing here? Oh, is this the left? Do we need to drive my car onto here? Might need to drive my... Oh, hey! I think I need to drive my car into the center here. Let's assume. Use the explosives to destroy the first generator. Alright. Let's see where this puts us. Achievement? Achievement, yes! Oh, that's a blockade. I can't drive through here. They want me to get out of my car. That seems terrible. I don't want to get out of my car. I like being in my car. Oh, I have to get out of my car, don't I? Yeah. There's some way to drop the barrier there? That'd be really cool. Who the crap was shooting at me there? Some dude's over there. Oops. Somebody over here, but I don't see it. Oh, there's somebody. Thought I took him down with a car. It made my heart all go pitter-patter, Joe. You know it. Oh, shoot. It's those jerks with the shields. And he's still not dead. I'll get back in my car. Oh, no, 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 no! Don't fall! No, don't fall off the platform. Oh, that hurt. That's one down. Well, I took down one of their shields at least. That's a good start.
All units advance. Caution, go, go!
There we go. Nope, still not dead. Holy crap, these guys are tough. How do I drop that barricade so I can get my car out of here, is the question. Because I want my car with me. I should probably be using my Authority MG. Oh no, I haven't actually got many Authority MG rounds yet. Hopefully I will. Oh, there we go. Ah, shoot! And the wing sticks can't go through the shields. I was hoping. That would have been super cool, but no. Crap! Sniper rifle, maybe? Oh damn, they're coming for me. Grenade! It's getting a little tricky. Got that guy. Got that guy. Where's that generator I need to blow up? That's my next question. Is it? Alright, let's blow up that generator. What is this? Probably nothing. And there's another one. Alright, blowing up the stuff I need to blow up. That's a good start. Sweet. Return to Portman in the Resistance base. Alright. So how do I leave then? I gotta drive my car off the cliff, so I guess I'll have to see where this path leads. It'll be an adventure. Can you boomerang behind them with the wing sticks? I don't think so. I was thinking about that, but I don't really... Once they go in the air, they kind of have a mind of their own. That would be cool. Grenade I would have been able to do. I was thinking about grenades, but I didn't want to pull them out. Oh, I took a ton of damage in this thing. I gotta get back to town now. Oh, luckily, town's right here. That wasn't too hard. And I am kind of on fire. This is probably not a very comfortable ride, but that's okay. Sandal works with everything, I realize. It's true. And it's fun to do, too. Grenade? Grenade! Why didn't Sandal ever make me grenades? That would have been badass. Sign me up for that. Little dwarven kid making me things to blow everything up. I'd be down for that. Hey, Steel Rose, welcome in. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Nuki Nuki, as always. Free haircut! Just make sure you roll the windows down so you don't get that smoke in your face. That'd get unpleasant in a hurry. Or, you know, right up until you, pass out. Alright, back to the secret resistance base that hopefully no one sees me going into. Because otherwise we're toast. And I'll let him know that the generators are all exploded.
As I dig deeper into the Authority data, I've run across a number of entries alluding to some sort of weaponized mutants or meta-soldiers. I'm not sure exactly what that means. The data is heavily encrypted, but I definitely suspect that the Authority is working on creating an army of mutants and somehow using nanotrites to control them.
Doesn't need grenades? I know you've alluded to the rumors before. I'll be curious to see where that's going. Unfortunately, the speedometer melted, so I've got no idea. Why? Can you tell me? Was it cool? Was I going really crazy cool fast?
The Authority will be making more moves around the wasteland now that we've knocked out their first line of defense. We need to strike fast now while we have the element of surprise.
Alright, I like the sound of this. What's the plan? Do we have a plan? Oh, I talked to this guy for the plan, don't I?
Great work. That'll make them think twice about getting too far from base. Now, before you go running into Capital Prime, I think you should take some extra firepower with you. Grab that Authority pulse cannon. I liberated it from a dead guard.
Authority what now? Ooh. Whoa! It's beautiful. My every dream!
Marshall's got all the plans in place. You are ready to go.
My every dream. Way cool fast. Be like, hey, you got those dash cams now. Do you have a video of me going really cool fast? Can I get that? I want to put that on YouTube.
You've done a great job, soldier. But now, it gets serious. One last mission for you.
Codes are ready. You'll be able to walk right in. Uploading them to you now, sir.
Oh, hello.
This is it. What we've been planning for so many years coming. But now, we will be able to hit the Authority where it hurts. You'll have to get inside the heart of the Authority itself, Capital Prime. Get to the ARC control system and upload the data from your ID drive. That'll trigger the emergence of the remaining ARCs. No one has ever entered Capital Prime and returned. No one knows what could be waiting for you. But if you are successful at raising the remaining arcs, then we've got plans and people in place, ready to support those that emerge. Ready to build an army to fight the Authority.
Well, this sure
so. Ahead won't be easy. They still have a massive technological edge, and no one knows the size of the mutant force they're building. But there's hope. Because of what you are about to do, there's a chance to change the course of mankind forever.
I like the sound of that. This sounds very endgamey right here. Did it actually say BFG rounds at the bottom? I didn't see that read. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, that can't be right. Wait to see the speed at which ammo is consumed. As long as the ammo is going into my enemies, I think I can be okay with that. Where it hurts? In the crotch? Help me. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to get to the Authority and we're going to hit them right in their metaphorical crotch. Maybe their literal crotch sometimes. Why is the nerd wearing a GIMP mask? They do have some very nice decor right there. I didn't notice his little scarf bandana. It's cute. I like how he sort of got up in the morning and put on his like battle armor and is like, this is missing something. I need a little scarf bandana. Ah, there we go. There we go. This holds everything together. Now we got a good badass command uniform right there.
Take this code cipher. You'll be able to access any personnel entrance near Capital Prime's main gate. The entrance will be heavily guarded, but I know you can do it. Mankind's future depends on you now. Godspeed, soldier.
Right in the Conan Exiles. Alright, give me just a sec, folks. I need to go turn off the AC because it's actually getting a little chilly over here. So just give me 2 minutes. Sorry, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Give it 10 minutes, he's warm again. I don't know, it's probably going to stay pretty chilly. Yesterday when I turned off the AC, when it got too warm around here, like 2 hours later, it was still pretty chilly. We're sort of getting to that point in the season where it's almost cold enough where I don't need to run the AC around the apartment. But, I don't know, it gets a little toasty in the streaming room. So yeah, we're not quite there yet, and I can't really run the fan while I'm in here either because it makes a ton of noise on the mic. But we're getting there.
You've done so much for us already, and now I can't believe you're going into Capital Prime. No one knows what's in there, but you can be sure that the Authority will have something we haven't seen yet. The data clearly shows that they were working on something big, some kind of mutant army or super weapon. Just be careful, and good luck. We need you with that.
Alright. Today we have bright blue skies with Disney-esque fluffy clouds. It's actually a bit chilly. I'm loving it. Same here, Rin. Oh my gosh, the temperature has dropped so much over here, and it is such a nice change of pace. Hey, Space Otter Splash, welcome in. Hi from outer space, welcome in Space Otter, Seamus, and welcome in the rest of Space Otter Splash's viewers. Space Otter, how is your stream going? How's Final Fantasy XIV treating you today? How's the RNG treating you? And to any of Space Otter's viewers that don't know who I am, my name is Shane. That up there is Shane's Games. I play the obscure, unusual, and nostalgic. And tonight we're going kind of nostalgic with Rage for PC, which we are entering the end game of. We should be beating this within the next hour or so. Tank your first 24-person raid. Holy crap, that sounds exciting. How'd it go? Were you able to complete it? I mean, if you were able to... If you're able to complete it your first time, that's got to be crazy exciting. Wouldn't mind cool weather for a change. Still pretty toasty up by you, Trey Dog. That's unfortunate.
The Authority is moving in more troops. Something needs to be done before they shut this town down.
Is she saying that?
Feel free to look around.
No,
Maybe
she's
you'll
not
find
saying
something you
that.
like.
It seems like there's an invisible NPC in here. I don't know who's saying that right there. Otter is bona fide tank now. I always figured Otter was invincible when it came down to it. You felt really derpy, but it was fantastic. Well, good to hear. Congratulations. Dax! Dax, thank you for the gift sub number 25. Nice rounded number right there. Thank you so much, Dax. I appreciate that. And Space Otter, enjoy the sub and my absurd little emote for the next 30 days. Get some rest, Dax. Thank you for stopping in, though. Take care of yourself. I appreciate you. Oh, man, congratulations on the big raid, Space Otter. So what's next? What is on your agenda for stuff to do in Final Fantasy XIV next? I am curious. See if I have anything to sell, because we're getting near the end of the game. I think I can sell my Feltrite, because you got the cash icon, so let's go ahead and sell that. Oh, I have to sell it individually. That's weird. It got me a ton of cash, though. So I appreciate that. And let's go ahead and stock up on basically everything. Since this looks like maybe the last time we'll have the opportunity to go shopping. Spare nothing. Spare no expense. Money does you no good if you're dead. Wow! So the BFGs are the blue, that blue sort of gas gun that they were shooting at me before. Crazy expensive. Insanely expensive, so we're not going to buy too many of those. Space Hunter, next up, leveling up your crafters, gatherers, getting some more minions, getting some more otter furniture for your otter house. I saw in your title you got one of those. I didn't get a chance to check it out. I'll have to check your VOD later. That sounds so cool. Congratulations on that as well. Got all the cool stuff now. Buy some Authority pulse rifle rounds. I'm sure we're going to be finding plenty of those, but wouldn't hurt to get a little bit of it now, too. I think we may actually be doing good other than that. Buy some rockets. Why not? Good to have a nice little stock of those. You got anything else we need? I'll stock up on some wing sticks. I don't appear to have any of them for some reason. I don't know where all my wing sticks went to. Got some EMPs. Alright, yeah, we're doing pretty good.
Anytime you need something, come back and see me.
Alright. I think we're in good shape for the big battle. Let's hope, anyway. I'll stop in the bar to get my last reward from there. If they've got any more rewards to give me.
Back off.
Who's that guy? He's yelling at me as I'm walking past.
I bet those bandit scumbags never knew what hit them.
They didn't.
Great work, pal. Now get out there and rack me up some more kills.
Wow, he's bloodthirsty. Lots of racing certificates there, though. Let's head downstairs and see if I can buy anything with all the certificates. I don't think it's gonna
Back off.
No, just get out of my face! I don't think it's gonna be quite enough for anything interesting, but we'll see. Maybe we'll run one more race if we can't afford anything else.
Hey, you.
You'll find everything you need at Sparky.
Redstone's gone, and I hear he ain't coming back.
Oh, the mayor.
Don't know who's gonna be running this town after the Authority leaves. If they leave.
Huh, alright, mayor's toast. Good riddance. I know, he's...
What you looking for?
Just yelling at me as I'm walking past. I can't back off, I'm not in your face. Leave me alone. Ooh, they better... Oh, this is for the Dune Buster. Alright, so I still can't afford the really spectacular upgrades, but I can get performance tires. I'll go ahead and grab that. Good deal.
Good day to you.
Flying vehicles, that's going to be interesting, Drev. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but I'm curious.
You hear about the travel restrictions?
Yeah, the authority's going too far this time.
Let's see if we can do one more race.
I've got races running all day.
See, so we've never actually. Oh, it says requires rockets. Do I not have any rockets? I must not have any rockets. Never mind. Not gonna mess with that now then. All right. Well, we've got the better tires. I do like that. That should help a lot. He's backed off. He can't back off any further. Bait us some broken lizard there, Joe. I say as if anybody wasn't. Alright, so we'll make another hard save here since this does seem like the end of the game. Good to have a save right here. And then we'll get to it. I think I'm happy with my loadout. I've got 4 skulls rating on my car, so they really like my car now. That's excellent. It's not as powerful as it could be, but apparently they like it enough. Alright, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this is all going to end up now. I'm really enjoying this game so far. I know it got a lot of hate at the time. It's good enough to play. Good enough to enjoy. I'm going to blow this car up. Like, oh, he's pulling back. Nice. Alright, so this is the bridge. Oh, we're heading into enemy territory. Yes, we got it repaired. It's not on fire anymore. It was only a little on fire before. That's not too bad. That's not terrible. It's only a little on fire. It's still good. It's still good. See, luckily I thought of that too. That would have been really embarrassing if I was driving into the final battle with my car completely on fire. Oh, shoot. I see another one of those jump things too. I don't even think I need to worry about him at this point, but I am. Nice. Take out some of these guys. I got plenty of ammo. How do I get that one? I don't see any way to jump to it. This is kind of effortless. I love it. Yeah, that isn't going to get me up there. Dang it, I'm not sure. Oh well, it's just a distraction. A delicious distraction because I'm blowing all these guys up, but alright, fine, let's head for the final battle already. I know, it looks more like a tank, but I'm fine with that. I'm fine with driving around a tank and blowing everything up. It's kinda dreamy, not gonna lie. I kinda think I like it this way. Kinda wish I had a tank the whole game, but I'm dealing with it now. This pulse cannon, it's not even fair. Everything dies at my lightning-y touch. Boom. It's completely not fair. Alright, so now I think that's the Authority capital in the distance. So that's where we're headed. Right here? I assume right here. Can we drive in? Oh, it's not right here. It's right next to here. Oh, we gotta go in. Oh, I've gotta ditch my car here. Ow! Gotta ditch my car. I was really hoping I'd be able to triumphantly drive my car in there. Just running over the Authority by the dozens. But no. I'm gonna walk in here like a regular old dude. Right, locate the Nexus core. So what we gotta do is let's recap the story for anybody just joining us. So, what happened was the Earth got struck by a giant asteroid, and it destroyed civilization, but humanity knew it was coming, so they constructed all these arcs. They would get buried under the ground with people in cryosleep, sleep there for a good 200 years, and then they'd wake up and take over the world. Except this evil general set his and his loyal troops to wake up early. They got up, they conquered the surface world, and then they set all the other arcs to not wake up ever, so that nobody would oppose them. So, what we're going to do now is we're breaking into their city, and we're going to implant the code to wake up all the other arcs. so that everybody else will wake up, everything will be good again, and then we can fight back against the evil general and his forces. And dinosaurs? I think they might have already been dead by then. I didn't actually check, but I haven't seen any live dinosaurs, so if there were any live dinosaurs, they're hella dead now, can confirm. Kind of tragic, but you know, dinosaurs. That rude general. We're gonna shoot him in his rude face, Emperor. That usually solves problems. Oh, hey, dude. I don't even know if there's a point to killing those things, but I really enjoy doing it. Well, they probably know we're here now, unfortunately.
Attention, non-security personnel.
I thought I bought a crapload of Authority MG rounds. Now I don't seem to have any. Do I have the wrong type equipped? Can I buy a different type? Oh, I bought a bunch of armor-piercing rounds. Hell yes, let's use the armor-piercing rounds then. That sounds awesome. I accidentally did something amazing. Yeah, clearly things didn't quite work out the way we wanted them to. Oh shoot, security gate's online. Well, that kills him nice and fast. Nope. Where's my shotty? Come on! Your shield is gone! You are useless! Not the most efficient way to kill them, but it's satisfying. Where's that flying little bastard? Did I kill him? I'm not sure. That was satisfying too. Alright, back to my AP rounds. Oh, that's the pulse rifle. I don't need that right now. Oh shoot, there's a gate there! No! This is bad. Shoot him in his dumb foot! Yes! Death by foot damage. Whoa! I thought there was some more guys behind me, but I guess maybe not. I think I just snapshotted that guy in the head too, that was pretty good. Yeah, seriously, Trev, these are just slicing. Oh, shoot. That guy's a badass. That looks really dangerous. Nice! Ooh, cutting through those real fast too, but they are doing some work. I like it. See if we can find any more ammo over here. And of course, I still got all my standbys, like the fat boys, in case we need those. We know those will do some work. I'm not too worried about that. They won't be enough. Here's my shotty. There we go. And sometimes you don't even need high-tech equipment. Just buckshot will do. Sometimes low-tech is the answer. Can confirm. Alright. Well, so far they're not stopping me. Oh, this looks dangerous. Elevator sequence? Where's the last time I saw one of these? What game had... Oh, Fear 1 or Fear 2 had an elevator thing like this where enemies were charging you the whole time. Anybody remember that? I know I played Fear 1 and Fear 2 on stream, but I still miss those games. Those are amazing. Make Fear 4 and don't screw it up, somebody. I don't see any baddies. That's worrisome. Shoot! Whoa! I think I found the weaponized mutants. I don't have my pistol out. Let's get my pistol out. And a sign right there. And also equip it. Come on, load! I was using the wrong ammo too. Son of a bitch. Fat boys, load fat boys. I should have just used my shotty at this point. Thought they were gonna fight me from range more than that. I got a little bit of both. Goodness gracious! Alright, I got my fat boys now. So they've got melee and ranged. They clearly like fighting melee, but they can fight ranged as well. That's worrisome. And that guy survived a wing stick hit to the head. That's concerning. Holy crap! Remember how everything was easy a second ago? I miss those days. I miss the days when everything was easy. Things have taken a turn. Alright, I think we're good for the moment. Man, if we have to fight a whole ton more of those, we're gonna be in trouble.
Initialize Nexus boots units.
There we go. Come on, do the thing.
Initialize complete.
Uh-oh. Insert drive into ID terminal and upload ARC coordinates. Where's the ID terminal? Over here? Somewhere. No, where's the ID terminal? Uh-oh. Oh. I'm going somewhere.
Access to central ARC control system.
Alright. Hopefully this is okay. Whoa! They got boxes full of mutants! Well, that's terrifying. Where the hell is my shotgun? Just, here we go. Offline. Alright, so that opened up the hallway here. Wow! It's not a box full of mutants, it's a pneumatic tube delivery system for mutants? That's upsetting. That is possibly the most horrifying defense system I've seen in a video game. Hey, just in case we need to deliver horrible mutants to anywhere in the cities, let's build some tubes. Get them to run through them. Oh crap, more coming. Wow, that weapon does a lot of damage. Switching back to fat boys. Don't need to. Don't do it. Thought there might be somebody else down here. Oh crap! I hope there's not an infinite supply of those. Hey, using these tubes for anything? I got a really good idea. Now hear me out. Mutants on delivery. Don't reject it outright. Give some time to think about. Crap. Crap, that does so much damage. The Pneumo Mewtube. That sounds like some horrible futuristic YouTube.
Need visual. Target sighted.
High-tech Skaven, Australis. I can see that now that you mention it. I noticed their buck teeth reminded me of something, but yeah, it's definitely Skaven. That's scary. The regular mutants didn't really look like Skaven, but these guys definitely do. That is a weird aesthetic. I should have gotten more fat boys. Absolutely should have gotten more fat boys. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Leave this terrible place! This would be a horrible YouTube. It kills people as if the normal one doesn't. Oh yeah, Skaven are definitely in 40k Australis. I don't remember much about their 40k incarnation, but I am certain they're in there. Wait, I think they did. No, I might be mistaken. I don't know. I feel like I heard about Skaven in 40k, but I can't remember the details right now. I can see if I can remember. Wow, behind me! Wow! Stop spawning! Got him! Oh, there he is! Right next to me. I suppose it's better that they're meleeing me than trying to shoot me with that horrible blue gun. Gosh darn it! Like that. It does so much damage. I'll open the door. Continuing to move. I think that's moving the elevator right here. Jar your memory a little bit? Oh no. Oh, they are in 40k. What do they do in 40k? I don't remember anything about the lore. Kind of like to know though. Oh shoot, got a big badass right there. Down the little guys first. Switch to my armor-piercing authority gun. Crap. This is precarious. How did that not kill him? He's got to have like no health left. Not much. There we go. Google, or as it's known in the Star Trek universe, Unimatrix 1. Unimatrix 01, sorry. Pronunciation. There we go. Wasn't quite the weapon I meant to pull out, but that'll work in a pinch. Alright. Oh, like I had some BFG rounds. I suppose that's what he's shooting there is the BFG. Yeah, really, that's like, I can... The first time we fought one of them, I took one of those guys down with one full clip. That is impressive. Oh, crap. Oh, I took a lot of damage there. So that's nice. Or 2 full clips, I should say. 1 would be nice, but no, 2 is still pretty impressive. Ow! Get out of my life! I think that's the problem. Even though fat boys do tons of damage, and that's why I love them so much, the chamber is so small. It's pretty limiting. Yeah, I'm running out of fat boys, but I've got lots of other ammo that I can use. I'm not tremendously worried just yet. Fat boys just happen to be my favorite is all. Damn it! Come on. There we go. Okay, give me a merry chase. I really do. It's the gun's not called the Fat Boy. The specific type of ammo I'm using in the gun is called the Fat Boy. And it's basically just armor-piercing pistol rounds, but man, it does so much damage. And the scope... Oh, shoot. And the scope on the pistol does really good work. There we go. Two clips. Two clips. Nice. That's what you get for charging me. Yeah, even if the actual physics of the scope make no sense, the scope does some good work. For anybody that didn't know, the scope is actually my character holds it up to his eye and then holds the gun in the other hand. And that's not how scopes work. Is there a sawed-off double barrel in this game? I thought there wasn't any sort of different types of shotgun, just different shotgun ammo. That sounds pretty cool, though. Getting lots of authority pulse rounds, so we've got the baseline authority ammo, if need be. Looks like somewhere I need to go. Let's get in here and push button. Oh, this is going to be a dangerous room, isn't it? Something tells me this is going to be a very dangerous room. Like, there's a bunch of buttons, and why would they want me to push a bunch of buttons if there wasn't a crap ton of dudes I need to fight beforehand?
Decoding data. Range terminals online.
Come on, come on.
Acquiring satellite positions. Stand by.
Oh, here we go. Shoot, I'm in bad shape. Heal up real quick. Where's the next terminal I need to hit? Oh, damn. Where's my shotty? Also a good question. There we go. Alright. Hey, Dear Fox, welcome in. How are you doing today? Good to see you. I predict boss battle. There's got to be a boss battle at some point. We haven't had too many boss battles in this game, but we got to be building up to some. Where's the next button I need to push? Wow. Hey, Daddy. Nope. Shouldn't have reloaded there. Alright. Activate coordinate decryption terminal. Which one's that? Over here? Over here. I should quick save at some point, but I probably should quick save before I push the button. There we go. They keep swarming in. Rude. Oh, he jumped over there now. Make up your mind where you want to be here, buddy. On time. Shoot. They're getting the best of me. Probably gonna need a defib in a second. Did I make it? I think I actually made it. Sweet. I live to fight another day. And save my defib for hopefully more dangerous stuff. They've got a lot of these mutants. Like, they were well stocked with killer mutants. A lot of people, they don't buy quite enough killer mutants. They think they're gonna need less than they actually do need. But no, these guys probably found some at a yard sale, going for a good price. I'm really glad I bought a lot of buckshot. Did not expect to go through buckshot at quite this rate. But man, am I getting so used out of the buckshot. Oh no! Didn't reload.
Decryption complete.
Alright, activate data transmission terminal. Go!
Preparing for data transmission. Stand by.
I just got 2 Chivos.
Upload sequence initiated.
Wait, was that it? Did I just beat the game? There's the signal going out. Yeah, that wasn't quite as climactic as I was hoping. So we woke up the rest of humanity, but we never did get to shoot that big bad general. So I imagine he's probably still going to be an antagonist in the next game. That's a little disappointing. But we beat it! We beat it, ladies and gentlemen. Dear Fox, I am doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. We did it! We beat Rage. That was exciting. Thank you for the GGs, Drav, your arguments. John Big Booty, Emperor, Dear Fox, thank you everyone. That was fun. That was fun. There was... everything in the game was a little bit less than it could have been. Everything could have been tweaked or polished to be a little bit more interesting, a little bit bigger, but... I don't know, if you're looking for the best shooter out here, Rage isn't it, but if you're looking for a shooter that's you can probably get for super cheap and will enjoy from start to finish, yeah, that's Rage. That's Rage right there. Thank you as well, Rin. Yeah, I had a ton of fun with this game. I really wasn't expecting it to end that quickly. Like, you know, somebody was saying, oh, this looks like a boss battle. I was kind of expecting to get to a big boss battle with, I don't know, like a big gunship or something, or a big tank or something. At least the general himself. But no, we just went in there and pushed a button. Joe, thank you as well. So, it is still pretty early, so I think we're going to watch the credits here, and then after that, we're going to play a filler game if you want to stick around. We'll play something else. We're not starting Indigo Prophecy tonight, because I don't want to get into that right now, but we've got some games we could play after this. I'll put it to a vote, see what you guys want to see me play. I haven't done a filler game in months and months, so that'll be fun. Rogue Legacy will be one, but I've actually got two new options that I've never had up for vote before, Drav, so don't pick just yet. So yeah, how did you folks enjoy Rage? I know some of you have played it before, I know some of you played a little bit and didn't finish, and I know some of you heard about the game and never played it. What did you think from watching it? How did Rage look like to you? Look like a game you'd enjoy? Look like a game you wouldn't enjoy? Glad you got to watch it? Didn't enjoy watching it either? Whatever your feedback is, I want to hear it. But I did have fun, and definitely I am more interested in Rage 2 now. I'll see what they can do with it. Might have to pick that up once it comes out. Drav, you like it even though it could be better? Right, it could be better, but that doesn't mean it's bad. I think that's an important distinction. And Drav, again, thank you for gifting me this and suggesting I play it, Drav. That was really kind to you, and it turned out fantastic. I liked it. Arguments, you never saw the whole thing before? It looks fun? It did look fun. I like it. Looks boom. Thank you, Dear Fox. Atrium Adventures, that's an interesting name. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Took me a second to read that. Did you see that clip, by the way, Dear Fox? I love that clip. That was amazing. Whew. Yeah. I'm kind of just like, if I seem like I'm at a loss for words, I'm like, I didn't really expect that to be the ending. I thought that was just the right minutes before the ending. Oh well, I had fun though. I've got a hard save before we went into capital cities, so off stream I might actually pop back in at some point and check out some of the mini games, see if I can pick up a couple more of the achievements. I only played the card game once, but I'd kind of like to go back and try the card game a bit more because that is the type of nerd I am, let me tell you. Let's see, Joe, remind you a lot of Bethesda and Borderlands, gritty and detailed, murky yet alive. I don't see why it would stand apart from those other games. Right. I think it was just the timing of when it came out. It came out in a very crowded market, and the reviewers treated it harshly for that. Atrium, usually a lurker, came with Aughts, and you really enjoy your company. Oh, great. I'm glad. Well, I'm glad you like it here. I hope you'll like it in the future, and feel free to lurk anytime. We will always welcome you in here. Traffic's terrible. I felt like it ended very oddly fast. I don't know, I was expecting something bigger at the end. It was hard. That fight against the enhanced soldiers, the mutated soldiers, that was tricky, certainly. I almost died there. Almost died seconds before the end, so that's appropriate, but I don't know, it didn't feel like a big deal was my main problem. Didn't feel like something epic. So, let's see, let's put this to a vote first. First thing we're going to do is we need to vote on what we want to play for the remainder of our time. So let me see if I remember how to do this here. Oh, they never fixed this, unfortunately. So let's see. Oh, I've still got caps lock on. It's terrible. Give me a second to type this out, and also let's go to our BRB screen. since we're between games right now. Rest of tonight. So our options are going to be, Rogue Legacy is going to be our first one because I do enjoy that game, even though, man, am I bad at it. So that's going to be one of our options, but our other two options are going to be games I have never played on the stream before. For those that didn't hear, we're voting on what I should play for the next hour or so on the stream, just because I'm not ready to close down stream just yet. It's a little early. So option 2 is going to be a game I picked up very recently called Eldritch. It's a first-person roguelike with Lovecraftian atmosphere and a Minecraft aesthetic. It's a very weird game, but I tried out a little bit of it and it seemed pretty cool. Seemed pretty interesting. And option 3 for tonight is going to be, let's say Space Hulk, the adaptation of the turn-based board game. There we go. The turn-based board game in the Warhammer 40k universe. That's an interesting experience right there. So you should be seeing the poll on your screen right now if you hover your mouse over the screen. Feel free to click on what option you want to see me play next. Rogue Legacy, Eldritch, or Space Hulk. Let me know if it works too. Should be working, right? Maybe? Yeah, if you don't see it, look over, hover your mouse over the right side of the screen and click on polls. That should do it. Hopefully you see it right now. Can you guys see the poll? I don't think I can see the poll on my screen. I'm a little concerned. I don't know. Let me know if you can't find the poll. I don't seem to see it here either. See if I can pull it up on my own channel here. Technical difficulties. Gosh darn it. Open this over here. There we go. KC, you got it? Oh, refresh for the poll. All right, that does it. Thank you there, Rin. All right, we've got one vote for Space Hulk. I was wondering why it wasn't popping up. Oh, you had to refresh. Let me see if you can just reset the player and if that does it. All right, yeah, resetting your player by double-clicking the little X in the bottom right will do it as well. So thank you for that, Rin. I wasn't sure what was happening. It's been so long since I've used polls. I'm like, I might have broken something on the back end. That's possible as well. We've got 3 votes for Space Hulk. This is surprisingly more conclusive than I thought. We got 1 vote for Rogue Legacy. Hey there, Drev. So yeah, just go ahead and take a minute. I'll give that a minute to let you guys vote for what you would like there. And I will just do something real quick to get set up. Probably should have gotten this set up earlier, but... let's see, where is it here? Yeah, I've got to... Like I said, it's been so long since we've actually played a filler game. I've been doing really good at scheduling to make sure that we haven't been playing filler games, and I'm kind of excited about that. I'm kind of very happy about that. That's been working out so well. But, you know, you can't do it perfect all the time. Extension doesn't work on mobile, Joe. Gosh darn it, I probably should have looked into that at some point. I might have to get a new poll extension that does work on mobile. Thank you for letting me know about that, Joe. That is a good thing to know about right there. Let's see, we're talking about 40k and dying in moments of rage, so it seemed appropriate. That does seem appropriate. You are correct. Oh, of course, now we have a 3-way tie, naturally. Well, that just means if anybody else wants to vote, whoever votes next is going to make this poll. So, alright, so now we're back to 4 votes for Space Hulk. So anybody else got any votes, feel free to get those in, and that will be what we're going to play for the next, like, hour or so. Alright, no, it looks like we have a winner right there. Yeah, Nina, we just beat it. We just beat it just now, so now we're voting on what we're going to play next. For the next hour or so, because just as a filler game. Because I don't want to start on Indigo Prophecy just yet. But I don't want to close the stream down. So it looks like with 5 votes to 2, we're going to be playing Space Hulk next. So that should be cool. 6 votes to 1, actually. There we go. Alright, we've got a winner then. We've got a winner. Space Hulk. I don't know how many of you folks have played Space Hulk before. Not Deathwing, not Space Hulk Deathwing. That one's the first-person co-op game. I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the adaptation of the board game. But that is what we're going to play next, so... That's the Australis voting. This is 40K. We have a God Emperor of Mankind. Praise be to the God Emperor. So give me just a second and I'm going to get that set up. Let me leave you with some tunes. And I will see you folks in just a moment with a little bit of Space Hulk to round out the evening. Hope you folks will enjoy.